Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up, and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
Now look at your creation. He's healing. He's making peace with his trauma. He's doing so good.
Good. Very good.
We really saved this guy's life. Send him a big booty goth girl. What?
Give her 5,000 followers and a love for anime.
But God, that would kill him.
Make sure she has daddy issues. No. Mommy issues. Now that's interesting.
He can't handle that right now. He's in a fragile, delicate place.
I give my hardest battles to my strongest soldiers. Make her Latina, her dad bald.
He's mixing formulas. What is he planning on doing with this guy?
I want her on my desk by tomorrow morning.
Perhaps a nature girl with locks and a love for astrology?
How about light skin with red angel ribbon tattoos? No, I want him to suffer.
This is unethical. What is your plan?
He needs to suffer. His get back will be glorious. Put vacations in her IG highlights.
No!
Dubai, Venice, Morocco.
Stop this. More!
You can be having a bad day as a man. Everything can be going wrong. You know, them type of days happen, and your girl would say shit like, well, do you want me to come see you? Bitch, no. I said I'm having a bad day. You want this shit to get worse? Don't nobody ruin a day or make a day worse like your girlfriend, bro. Put me around some bitches that I'm not even supposed to be around. That's what's gonna make my day better. Hoes. Vibes. That's what makes me feel better as a man. Why the fuck would I want to be around somebody that makes me miserable? I don't understand, bro. It's a lot of things that can piss you off out here. And there's a lot of things that can make a good day go bad and a bad day go worse. And it's that girlfriend. I love her, but I don't like her. If I'm having a bad day, the last thing I want to see is my girlfriend.
The only way to get lean is to take Ozempic or Retta. This is not a psyop. I let Big Pharma decide what I take for my health. You must listen to Big Pharma. They know what's best for me and my genetics. That's why they fund the FDA. It's for our safety. Yay! This reel was approved by the FDA.
Say something. The Jews ain't half as bad as the niggas I gotta deal with now. Them niggas, they go to these churches, these Al Sharpton niggas, these Obama niggas. these niggas that love that trash called Obama. The nigga's mama is white. She's a piece of trash. She's a slut and a whore. Obama, first black president. Obama, first black president. Obama, we have black president. We don't pay a gas bill no more. We don't buy gas for no car. Obama, first black president. We got a black president. Damn. Niggas! You ain't see nobody like them. See, can't your eyes are open? How you gonna have a black president coming out of a white woman's vagina? Nigga, what's wrong with you? How you gonna have? This man don't care nothing about you. He's a damn cocaine head surfer out of Honolulu. He don't know nothing about the hood. He don't know how to duck back in the alley. He don't know about being black. What's wrong with you? That nigga who had the slightest inclination to vote for Mondami, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. You sick. Mondami had a celebration down at City Hall of all the immigrants, all the Muslims, all the immigrants down there. No niggas. Here's a man that hates the Constitution and that which makes us Americans. He's a Muslim for crying out loud. He's a jihadist at core. His wife is a lesbo jihadist, Hamas supporter, intifada believer. Here you nigga talking about Mondami gonna give us a free bus ride. Hell, it doesn't matter if they're handing out free sandwiches in hell, I ain't going. Nigga, are you crazy? You get a free bus ride. Don't get a free bus. Get your ass a job.
If you can't convince your wife to get breast implants, then you can't close. You can't close if you can't convince your wife to get breast implants, because all women want them. It all sets their ass. You got to be able to convince your wife to get breast implants. And if you can't, then you can't close.
Okay, I'm about to start my first stream. How's it going, everybody? Oh, okay, I'm getting swatted. They're coming in my home from top left window. Nice. Oh, they shot my dog. Okay, my childhood dog is dead. Okay, now I'm in prison. I'm rolling with the crew now. Nice. They asked me to hide a blunt object in my asshole. Okay. All right, I'm moving up in rank. Nice. Just did my first hit. Okay, I'm in a prison riot. Nice. Okay, I've acquired a high level of respect from the OGs. Okay, they released me after years of solitary confinement. Oh, I'm getting a phone call from the inside. Okay, the shot caller just threatened to kill my family. Nice. I'm purposely going back into prison. I'm back in prison. I took out the boss. Nice. Okay, I am now the boss. This is my life now. GG's.
Pure. I think your fans are gonna love this.
No, they are. They are, because they don't get to see me like this all the time.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled ain't fat no more. You know, I told you in the studio, this the no filter count. They think this shit is normal. It's not. It takes a lot of hard work. So I decided, you know what I mean? Okay.
No, he ain't hitting the grocery store.
They don't believe in us, huh? God did.
Khaled ain't fat no more. DJ 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 Khaled ain't fat no more. No, he ain't hitting the grocery store. DJ Khaled ain't fat no more.
DJ Khaled ain't fat no more. DJ Khaled ain't fat no more. DJ Khaled ain't fat no more. DJ Khaled ain't fat no more. DJ Khaled ain't fat no more. DJ Khaled ain't fat no more. DJ Khaled ain't fat no more. DJ Khaled ain't fat no more.
DJ Khaled ain't fat no more.
DJ Khaled ain't fat no more.
Nah, he ain't hitting the grocery store. DJ Khaled ain't fat no more.
I recently came to the realization that I don't actually need therapy. I just need a bad bitch. I just need a bad bitch. And the only way to get a bad bitch is with slightly bigger muscles and more money. That's what's been stopping me. The key to happiness this whole time has been vanity and materialism. I've been worrying about things like intimacy, finding like-minded individuals, and meaningful work, when really, I just needed to start taking steroids and doing summer sales. Because that's what other people look for and desire in a partner, is money and slightly bigger muscles.
What am I gonna do? I'm Hitler's top guy. Adolf Hitler chose me to lead the revolution. Oh. Adolf Hitler needs me? Okay, I'll do it. I'm going to bat for you, Hitler. I got your back, Hitler.
I really think SRP could hit $10,000.
XRP definitely could hit $10,000. BlackRock is about to buy $9 trillion worth of XRP.
That's insane. Soulface, what do you think, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely 1,000%. XRP is about to hit $10,000, especially because of them going after the SWIFT banking system.
Okay, Kay, what do you think, bro?
Without a doubt, XRP to 10 bands, and the reason is XRP has intrinsic value. Bitcoin doesn't.
Okay, Mark, what do you think?
XRP $10,000? No question.
Okay, cool. Luke, what do you think?
Absolutely. Wisdom Tree just recently filed an ETF. It's going to go berserk.
Okay, cool. Sage, what do you think, bro?
I think XRP could 100% hit $10,000 simply if they just take over the SWIFT banking system, which will put their market cap well over 1.2 quadrillion.
I hate when people say soul season this, we have a meme super cycle. I was talking to this one guy and he said, oh, Trump coin was gonna save the market. Brother, have you seen what's been going on? We have every celebrity launching meme coins. Sol is damn near close to $200 fucking dollars. For fuck's sakes, my mom texted me about fucking Trump coin. I can't believe all these people saying, oh, Sol's gonna bounce back here. This and that. Like, shut the fuck up. If I hear this one more fucking time, I'm gonna take a dildo and shove it up your ass, you fucking dickhead. We are going to zero, goddammit.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? You know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right!
Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
And we are live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the DCC show. Ask Me Anything 198. It's the twilight. The Federal Reserve meeting is tomorrow, Charlie.
Dun dun. Oh, where's the suspense button?
Oh, okay.
That's what it'll feel like when whatever decision happens, because it'll probably be dumb.
Charlie discovered something crazy. I didn't know you could like I guess mix like the streams and stuff, but you can go. It's even more powerful than I ever imagined.
You can't go wrong with angry Hitler, right?
Yeah.
Because I think it's from that same movie or the same meme as like
Downfall, right?
Where he's like shaky, he's taking off the glasses.
Yeah,
and he's like,
yeah.
You know, starting to like get pissed off and all.
That was one of like the first really big Hitler memes in like once the internet era was on.
Yeah.
Because it was just like you could like they replaced the dialect or not the dialect but the subtitles with anything.
Right.
And it works for everything.
And it's just funny.
It's just freaking funny. But yeah, the Federal Reserve meets tomorrow. Well, technically they're meeting today, but
Yes,
but
today
they won't
and
have
tomorrow.
the actual like discourse about it and the I guess essentially the interviews about it until tomorrow, basically. We have an important event today, though. It's Zcash Day.
Oh yeah.
Is it Zcash or Ztrash?
And I found out that Ztrash is actually something that is useful.
Yeah, I obviously I was at Kyle's like, hey, so you want me to use the logo for Ztrash? What are you talking about, Kyle? Is this a meme coin? No, it's actually this like email service where you can basically email people and then it just deletes itself so no one can track it.
You want me to show it?
Yeah, go ahead and show it. Yeah, I was like, what?
For all your money laundering needs.
All your money laundering needs. That's right. That's right.
Cost a dollar.
Maybach music.
So you too can make fake emails, send people horrible things, and then pay the Zcash. So 30 subscription
for $12.
Oh my god, man. We love this shit. And it's called ztrash.com, bro. Fucking A, bro. It's incredible.
It's almost as good as don'tbebroke.com.
Don'tbebroke.com. I wish I tried to buy so much. I tried it. God damn it. I knew someone had taken it. But yes, that's what's going on here, man. So hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we are going to go on our merry way here, man. I guess we should start off with the price of Zcash, see what's going on. So far, they have activated their secondary pool. The Orchid pool is closed. Pool closed, man. We're in the Habro Hotel right now. The pool is closed. Let me pull up the old Zcash chart here. Anytime you have to have people do something on chain, it's usually bad for the price. So yeah, wow, it's actually down quite a bit, actually. Not that crazily, but like it's a moderate amount. We were at $500 yesterday, and we're down to $465. So right now, like just to understand, just so I can explain a little bit what this ironwood is. I was calling it hardwood because that's how much is going to fuck the price. But ironwood is basically
splinter.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, okay, like this is a perfect example. Like imagine this is the Zcash shielded pool. Diet Coke.
Right up the ass.
Right up the ass, right? And then the one she traded up for, you know, a little bit longer, a little bit stronger,
a little thinner,
but less chody. But essentially, you can no longer deposit coins in this pool anymore. Only this pool.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Ironwood pool. And money is slowly leaving this pool over to this pool. And at some point, they're going to figure out, as money's moving over here to this pool, they're going to essentially figure out, like, hey, kind of looks like there's more tokens that exist that are not. So they're not. So they're kind of not doing a real count. They're kind of like, well, they're essentially doing this weird thing where, like, all right, you can leave your money there, but you're not going to be able to spend it. You have to move it back over to this pool. And then if you can't spend it, it's basically a kind of they've also put it in a way where, like, if there is kind of like printed coins, then essentially those printed coins, they can't really spend them anymore. Or they can, or they basically got to admit that, like, they printed coins.
Which, you know, you would think wouldn't be that hard, but at the same time, yeah, I would say they're probably most likely to not be overly honest about that.
Right. You look right now, like we look. Actually, let's go to year to date. That's actually a good one right here, right? So year to date, not too bad. How low did it get? Yeah, I mean $200, man. That was a good zone right there. Getting to Zcash.
Oh yeah. Now, right now it's coming back down to its 20-week moving average. So what do you call it? That's kind of a good area to try to find support. So yeah, if the news is like decently positive and Bitcoin holds up, then I think Zcash could hold its 20-week moving average. The problem with Zcash will be if it has a red week next week.
Yeah.
We're far away from the weekly close, but we're not as far away from the monthly close. So the monthly close is on Friday, weekly close is on Sunday. And I would say if Zcash is red this week and red next week, then it has a little fall. Maybe high 300s, low 400s, something like that. Then we kind of find out where it gets support or not. But yeah, it could kind of drop pretty good, even just with the momentum in the market.
Right.
So right now it's kind of just, what do you call it? Try to stay afloat. So, but if it gets a green week this week, that could change things. I think, where did the weekly candle open on Zcash? Zcash opened at, $508. So basically, as long as it closes this week under $500, and then next week is red as well, then that will create a new sell signal for it, and then it could drop, I would say, at least to high 300s, maybe down to 300 to 400, basically.
Oh my Lord, God Christ, that's incredible.
Gonna be not too bad, right?
Right. So,
but if I'm gonna bet what's gonna happen with it, it kind of seems like it wants to hold its moving averages, have a green week next week, and then kind of go and test those $600-700 prices again.
Also, one thing that can further disrupt the price downwards, obviously, if the Fed increases rates tomorrow, right? And let's see what the old poly market has to say about this. So right now, if you bet, this bet's currently not on this one; it's a different bet. But let me go back over here. So if I were to say, you can essentially bet on a 25-point decrease. So they think they're going to cut rates. For every $100, you get 47 grand.
Yeah, shit ain't even happening.
That shit ain't gonna happen, bro.
Watch it happen. Holy shit!
This is why you do throw. Sometimes you throw a heater out there. You throw a little little bit. Let's see, what's 50? It's almost the same price, literally. Wow. For $100, actually, that's not that bad. Actually, $32 on $100.
Yeah, that's
not
30% increase.
Yeah, not too shabby. But there's $32 million on this right here, just on no change. So there's some big money on this. Now this is the interesting one. They are giving it basically a 25% chance there will be a rate hike increase.
And that's the increase or the cut?
That's the increase.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That is the increase and stuff. He's like, I think shit's out of control. We're going to go 50.
How much is the increase again on total for 100?
For which one?
Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah. So it's about a 3.7x if for an increase and stuff. And then, but most of the, that's honestly what we want. I mean, we're better if it's between increasing or just doing nothing's better.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. 29K. What the fuck, man? Shit, man. Just holla at your boy with 47 grand, bro. Yeah, man. Hey. You have more of a chance of hitting this Powerball than you do the real Powerball. Let's tell you that. Actually, yeah. Fuck, man. It's really only. What about Tree Fitty?
Nice.
We ain't giving that goddamn Johnny no Tree Fitty, man.
All of a sudden, Pulse Chain just went up a whole bunch. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And somebody bought the bottom.
It's almost the same price, basically. That'd be so funny. Can you imagine this stupid shit hits, bro? God damn it.
Be hilarious.
Dad, where'd you make all your money? Well, I don't know. I misclicked a button, added extra zero. That's where we got all our money, bro. That's funny. How much?
So you're saying 3,500 would be.
So yeah, let's just say
$1.6 million.
For $3,500, you too could change your life. If this shit hits, bro, I'll be like, I'm always right.
You've lost more at roulette before.
I know.
So.
Well, fuck yeah, I know I have. I definitely have. Oh, fuck. That is hilarious if this comes to pass. Somehow a surprise decrease tomorrow. Oh my God. I told you so.
And if you actually put this much on it, I'd be like, shit. Respect.
Gordon Gecko.
Now give me
100. I'll be like,
I need 100. That would be great.
I mean, they're gonna call the police on me because how bad I raped like Polymarket. They're gonna be
suspicious. He had insider
CSU Special Victims Unit for most egregious financial crimes. But all jokes aside, that's funny. That's funny as hell, man. I mean, how often do you guys use Polymarket? I use it a little. I've used it a little bit here and there, but it's not the easiest sometimes. Like it sometimes does want to take the money when you have it loaded and everything. It's kind of annoying actually. Actually, as a matter of fact, I tried to do this earlier bet and it never did. So I still have money on Polymarket. I fucking just remembered.
Nice.
I should make that bet right now.
I think well, I forget which one it was, but Nevada had recently blocked some sort of platform. It was either Kalshi or
no, was it
or it could have been a sports one. Like I don't know.
It must have been Kashi. It has to be.
Because Minnesota is like
Kashi.
Yeah.
Damn. But what about Poly? Presence in it.
Fully block both, huh?
Wow.
But I think you can still use VPN and get around it, but they're trying to.
Oh, can we talk about VPN a little? Actually, that's actually a great. I mean, since we're talking about privacy coins today too and stuff, but like they are making it more and more difficult to use VPN. VPNs have almost become not useless, but like they are making like websites very difficult to use.
Yeah, I think one of the first ones that I experienced that used it well was the NFL.
Yeah.
For football games. If you would try to use a VPN on it to put it in a different jurisdiction or something like that, it won't let you watch the games. It just was like VPN detected. You can't play these videos.
Right.
I mean, it made sense for that because it's like more copyright material. But yeah, they're starting to put a lot more of those bans in there.
Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. Watch tomorrow's a fucking interest rate cut, bro. Let's ask, actually, the Magic 8 Ball.
Hey.
Will Warsh do a 25 basis point cut to the federal funds rate? Okay. I cannot predict this now. Damn it. Well, how about now? This 8 Ball is fucking an asshole. My sources say no. Well, there you go, you guys.
But the Magic 8 Ball did say the Clarity Act was going to pass by the 8th of August.
But I don't know. Do you guys accept a pallet of Celsiuses for payment for the CMC?
Probably.
Possibly, yeah. We probably would. Damn, pallet, that's a lot of Celsius, man. That's quite a lot. But here, let me share my screen real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I wanted to share something actually first. Me and Charlie are gonna be doing something very interesting in October.
Oh yeah,
right.
That's already good. Yeah.
So you know how Jubilee has like 1 versus 10, right?
Yeah.
So me and Charlie are going to be on one of those 1 versus 10s. We have a XRP Maxi on one side, and we're going to be one of the 10 haters on the other side.
What? I remember back in the day, if you were to have that like same panel, instead of like a panel of Ripple haters versus the Ripple Maxi, if it was like Bitcoin Cash. They're still like, even though they're wrong, right? They will still try to make the argument. Now, Ripple has, I would say, some arguments that I have to kind of give it its due on for sure, compared to like Bitcoin Cash. but it's like what level? It's like kind of like I guess probably when I first was talking about Hex, and I was like, hey, this thing's a fucking scam. Yeah. You know, kind of it was what there was a video or whatever is me versus 30 hexagons. Like this will be like that, but what do you call it on a better platform?
So Sean Kelly's setting the interview up, and I think the interview is going to be against. It's kind of I didn't even know who this guy was really, but apparently he's kind of like I guess biggish in the XRP community.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find his name.
Yeah. We don't want to give him too much of a heads up. No,
okay.
No, well, we'll come in stealth, but yeah, like when we looked up his information, he's like kind of big for XRP, but like deleted some channel information and stuff like that. So, me and Miguel will be ready with our research. I'll just
we'll be ready, bro.
It's gonna be fun.
I mean, like it just writes itself. The hate.
It's like what?
I'm my angle is I might come in as a fucking Stellar Lumens maxi.
Actually, the being more positive towards other
head to toe
ISO 2022 coins.
Just come in with the Stellar Lumens,
like Jeb McCaleb right on the shirt.
Yeah, yo, Jeb sold. Oh my god, that's funny. But I mean, the one good thing I can say about XRP recently is like, I mean, they are now making about $1 billion a year now. But at what cost? You know, how many billions of XRP do they sell to make that?
Yeah,
a lot. And it really only benefits them, really. And like that's also the problem is that all these partnerships and it hasn't amounted to fuck shit at all. And like they're not improving the tokenomics, or I mean, they're not doing anything with the token. Like, there's no token burn. Are they doing any buybacks?
No, buybacks, Miguel. Crazy.
You mean sellbacks?
Yeah, exactly. More or less profit taking,
right?
You know.
But it's interesting. But it's the easiest views ever. If you wanted easy views, I start fucking pivoting towards XRP. Like, there's this guy called Mason. He's kind of like a guy. He's kind of like one of the only guys that kind of blew up off of TikTok in the last cycle. Or actually, was he 21, Kyle?
He was, I don't know if he's 21 or 22.
He was pretty young at the time. Yeah, he was pretty young at the time. Here, let me share my screen. Give me 1 second, Kyle. But it's true. It's like if I just start XRP, the like this and that, like literally it will 4x your views. It's so ridiculous. There's so much retards out here. People post about XRP because it makes money. This is how I know people are fried. I post XRP videos and I get 4,000 plus views, but I post the most valuable video ever about lessons I learned about 7 years in crypto, and it gets 1,000 views.
Yep.
And this is the truth. I mean, it's
look at the thumbnails.
Mouth wide open, my god. But like, it's sad. Like, I mean, influencers know this shit, and like, I mean, at least he's admitting it and shit. He's like he's actually being like, bro, it's like I blew like $100,000 in crypto. Don't make these mistakes. And it's like, no, it's literally like go watch the fucking risk webinar.
Yeah.
Nah, no, thank you. Yeah. XRP, like why XRP influencers are lying about Swift, 3K views, and then so this one's kind of slightly negative, so it got less views, and then XRP just dropped massive news. It's not what you think.
And
are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
It's always some like not what you think, or like some bullshit like that in the title too.
It's because they're selling. I mean, look, they're selling. I mean, it's crazy because like with BTC, I can tell you, look, in 15 motherfucking years, Bitcoin's at least going to be $1.5 million. So when boomers bought their houses for $30, $40, $50, $60,000 back in the 60s and the 70s or the 80s or whatever the fuck they bought their houses, and their houses are now $1 million properties. You also could have that. Like literally, I mean, in 15 years, now you don't have to wait 40, you don't have to wait 30, in 15 or less. Right? But with XRP, the big thing about this is like they're selling. I know this grift so well because I got sucked into this in the silver community. The silver community is like, you don't understand how rare silver, and it is, right? But like there's industrial use for it, and like we're using the technology. The silver shortage is here. Evil JP Morgan shorting the fuck out of silver, and they got away with it. They got away with it. And then they long silver when they went up, and then they fucking dumped it on the way down. they made money fucking you again, and then they fucked you again.
That just sounds like the normal MO of Wall Street, Miguel. What's wrong if XRP does it?
Well, okay, well. But the thing is like, basically, is look. I know you're a virgin loser who's never had sex before, but look, if you hold enough XRP, Charlie, when the coming apocalypse happens, like this is a sales pitch, but I'm uncovering the whole XRP sales pitch here. When they turn on the monetary switch and all the money switches over from Swift over to the new banking cartel that you now own a piece of, Charlie. They don't own anything. You own the new gold, the new digital gold that is XRP, Charlie. Virgins will fall from the sky. You will finally have a Ferrari. You will finally be cool. You will finally lift yourself from the lower rung of society up to this, truly ascend, even past the looks maxers.
That's not a very high bar.
And that, I mean, that's what, and yeah, they think 60K is expensive. I know they're going to think it's really expensive at 1.5.
Yeah,
and that 1.5 in 15 years is going to be like 700 today, probably.
Yeah, well, I would say like, what do you call it?
In purchasing power.
Back in 2017, the argument could have been made for XRP just based on price.
Yeah,
but now, like, because like it is getting adopted. Right, it is getting what do you call it? It's the Osaka Stock Exchange, the Tokyo Stock Exchange. Technically, the DTCC is using part of it and stuff like that. So it is getting used, but if you look at like the price over time, like it's just not getting. It's just too much sell off. So it's like they kind of have accomplished more than they probably should have. Right, they've gotten really good marketing. They've gotten really good, like what do you call it? People just like all over YouTube doing videos talking about it, like gold and stuff like that. And they've actually gotten real partnerships and they've done all that stuff, but they haven't actually been able to enrich anybody except for the people at the foundation. So it's like, yeah, like they've basically done it for themselves. Which like I mean, what other cryptocurrencies do basically the same thing? We have Chainlink. And others like that. Dot, I mean, kind of just raped and pillaged everything in that ecosystem. I mean, Cardano, at least they tried to hold it up. That one just failed, or not failed totally, but like basically broke down. So yeah, when you see different coins, like all of the coins are basically like, you buy this one coin and you get rich, or you get like extremely wealthy, right? Like, I mean, that's what Hex did too.
Right.
Like every argument's basically the same, but it's just like a matter of like, how many times can they do it? Right. Like, can you do it once? Can you do it 5 times? Can you do it like basically which one can you do? Right. But I think for Hex, we got the one pump. We haven't really on Pulse Chain. Sonic, right, basically failed so far. But like, I'm trying to think of like what other ones are still like around to come back this cycle.
Like 21 coins?
Yeah.
That did well.
Like, no, stuff like that in this last one cycle really like struggled. And then like
fucking everything,
but like, maybe had one success in 2017 or 2021 and like what could come back and have success again. Cause like Avalanche like is still alive, but probably coming back is going to be pretty difficult, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, from all the new, I mean, it looks like Avalanche is going to do a lot better this cycle, but they pivoted more towards like they're leaning more on their subnets, which is what's really their main power is, and then they are kind of going towards like AI and infrastructure and stuff, but they're just like they're scratching and clawing for everything. But at least there's news coming out for Avalanche.
I would say like the most consistent recent one has been Injective.
Yeah, Injective. Yeah,
because I remember there was one guy. Must have been in a course in 2021, something like that. And that guy, he was like, I think he brought up Injective to us for the first time ever. And when he said that Injective, he's like, oh, look at the waves or whatever analysis he had on it. It was pretty legit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, damn, we missed this one from the beginning. But I would say if you, in terms of like coins making higher lows over multiple cycles, and decent returns, I would say that's been one of like the more consistent ones. I mean, technically, we could argue Tron as well.
Tron the standard.
So it's just like what coins have outpaced the market for multiple cycles that are not Bitcoin and Ethereum that have higher
Doge
lows.
lost its crown this cycle.
Yeah, Doge kind of,
and that was so surprising.
Yeah.
That was very, but it done it for what, 3 cycles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 cycles. It did it. Yeah, when it was created, 17, 21. and yeah, that's kind of fly. It still did well. I mean, it didn't die. It still did good. Like even XR, like people like I'm not an all around XRP hater, right? Like if it's gonna make money, it's gonna make money. Like it's just like I just pointed out that basically it was a very bad investment for 6 years.
Yeah,
It was a waste. It was a waste of time. Anything, just about anything.
They just literally sold on people's heads the whole time. Yeah.
Chainlink also did this, but the Chainlink, I will give Chainlink a little slack here. They really only did that 1 year, but they did it on the best year they did. They did it in 21.
Right.
They basically started. It did incredibly well in 2020, and they effectively didn't allow the coin to really go up that high because how much they were selling. But they used that money to basically dominate the Oracle space. But it hasn't translated. But now, like so many people got burned on that like the Link army is kind of like been desecrated and been out there. And like the one difference is like Link spent most of the money trying to solidify itself as a business versus where I think XRP, what they did is that they continued to spend money on marketing, which is smart, which kept the YouTubing around because they pay YouTubers, they pay influencers, they pay like, I mean, OnlyFans chicks, like these whole, like, literally, let's be for real in crypto. Women don't give a single fuck about crypto unless they're getting paid for it. Or they're getting paid for it. I mean, that's it. Yeah,
they get a lot of people to buy.
They get a lot of people to buy and stuff. And then that's their TikTok and Instagram strategy. They're having like chicks with their tits out talking about XRP.
I mean, that's not a bad strategy.
It's not a bad strategy. I'm not hating. Like, look, game is game. Game is game.
But
I totally get it.
They do. I mean, you got to look at the fundamental things that they've actually done in terms of like what they've built. So I mean, they got the New York Bit license.
Yeah,
like actually getting that for their stable coin too,
which is cool. Like,
which I mean is kind of a big accomplishment. Right. They got the Ripple ETF, but no inflows.
I mean, well, they got like 8 million. They're getting, but like, okay, but yeah, they're starting to get some now. But like, it's but comparative. I mean, obviously, like they're just not as popular. I mean, like you have 100 million for like Ethereum, you have like $500 million for Bitcoin, and like I think Solana's got 7, XRP got 8, and I think Hyperliquid got like 3.5 or something.
Million?
Million.
Oh,
million. Yeah, this is monthly and stuff. Because they're just small and also we're in a bear market, right? So like it isn't like I'm just like an outright like I don't know how the market works. I know exactly. I mean, everyone looks like shit.
Yeah,
in the bear market. Like I'm not saying that. When the interview, I think somewhere in late October.
Yeah,
late October. So
after,
it's not
at the bottom or after the bottom, maybe.
Yeah, and like look, I've said this multiple times. Like, hey, if I see an opportunity to make money on XRP, I definitely will do it.
Yeah,
I definitely will do it.
I don't see very many of them.
Yeah, I don't see many of them, but like at least. I do like now that the Ripple, the company, is now making $1 billion a year. They're finally, I don't know if they're cash flow positive. They may have enough. They may have enough. Like they're now making $1 billion in revenue. That's not profit, but at least that can offset them selling so much.
Offset. It's like offset their actual profit taking.
Yeah, their actual profit. Yeah. I mean, but like you'll be surprised, even running like if anyone's run a business, man, as soon as you get a couple employees, you get this and it man, it adds up very rapidly. Like you'll blink and you're like, oh my God, I'm paying $50,000 a month. And just like just to operate a bit. And then imagine as you got a building, you have all these employees, you have a CEO, you have your CEO, you have the sales team, you got all the marketers, like oh my God, like it becomes a very expensive. Nah, bro. The chosen was BTC, bro.
They're gonna change the name from Rockefeller Center to XRP Center, bro.
Yeah,
that's what. Mark my words. Look at what Brad Glaringhouse like buys it out.
Yeah. I mean, I was happy when XRP pumped in this last cycle because man, they fucking needed it, man. I mean, they deserve. I mean, if someone held through 6 years of dog shit, they deserve. I mean, I was happy for them.
Well, yeah, and I think like. Uber drivers and homeless people at gas stations. I mean, I've even heard XRP from those people, bro. Like that's the craziest thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I do respect. Like, there's this one. Wow. Oh man. Yeah. This one Uber driver I had. He was complaining about Nexo stole all his XRP. So he even like if he would have still held his XRP that he would put on Nexo.
Yeah.
He'd have like $40,000 allegedly, is what he was saying.
Oh my God! But I mean, that's straight up. That is robbery.
But he basically put it on Nexo, took a loan, and then was gonna pay it back. But I think like they wouldn't accept something from him, so they just took his XRP. like they wouldn't accept stable coins, or I can't remember what he said, but he's like, Nexo just straight up stole it. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. These
brutal.
These brutal, bro. Brutal.
Because like even a guy like that who's just like chilling or whatever, on many years for investment, even he wins over the long term, technically speaking, right? Because he bought lower, right? Not many X's, but he's still, it's a good forced savings account for him.
I mean, we have heard multiple of those stories. There's a reason why we never liked Nexo at all, because we've heard of that function. But let me show you this right here, okay? So if you were like, I was around back then. I'm gonna tell you the truth, because I was around during 2016. There wasn't a lot of XRP talk. The XRP talk started around March of 2017.
Oh yeah,
I was on Twitter, because I was on Twitter. Like I really was on Twitter.
Yeah, it was
like,
mostly like a what do you call it? Most crazy bull part of 2017. Right.
Yeah, if I got into it like here, if I got like what, it's literally 62% of a penny, and it ended up almost over $3. Like, yes, I would be very bullish on XRP. I do not blame I do not blame anybody for being an XRP dude in the 2017 cycle.
No,
it accomplished exactly what it needed to do. It gave you a massive opportunity to make a lot of money. Even if you're like, oh, fuck, it's coming down, you could have sold here and made some more, right? And then what did it bottom out? I believe it was about 14 cents here, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was just as good as Verge.
Yeah. Well, this didn't die, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? It's like you kind of have to hand it to XRP for still sticking around and having the organization that they do. So it's like, it's the thing that I think we're mostly annoyed with XRP about is that it could have had way more success than it did at the end of the day.
Because it wasted a lot of people's time.
Yeah, the founders are greedy as hell.
Yeah. So it was 14 cents. And in 21, it really went to $1 something. So there were so many more investments that are so much more profitable, because in the 21 cycle, the alts did extremely well, right? Ethereum did really well. Like let me just divide the Ethereum. So it's like, if the coin doesn't at least do what Ethereum or Bitcoin does, what's the point of being in the altcoin?
Right.
Now, there is times and place where you can jump into an altcoin, and if it shoots off while everything's static, okay, that's actually there's the caveat there. Is like
the non-correlation.
The non-correlation, right? And then you take some profit. That's actually my meme strategy is like jumping these meme coins. They jump up a lot. I put it right back into Solana or into Sonic or into Pulse Chain or into Ethereum or Bitcoin, right? And what's mostly Ethereum probably. I don't think I've ever sold. I don't think I've ever sold a Bitcoin for like meme coins. I don't think I've ever done that. But for Ethereum, I have, right? And you do these things, and then like when they're juxtaposed, right? So like, oh my god, Ethereum's just there, and then Pepe shoots off. Pepe made me a lot of Ethereum. I spent Ethereum on an investment called Pepe. Pepe shot up like this. I then blessed my Ethereum bags back up.
It's almost like cultivating crypto,
right?
Amazing.
Yeah. Now, look, what did you say? Something about an SEC court?
Says the SEC court case held them up by getting them delisted. They would have had a good run last bull market.
Was it last bull market or 21 when they had that? It must have been. Was it 21?
No, they defeated the SEC in this last cycle.
Yeah. So they must have been dealing it since 21 then.
Yeah, for sure.
But started in 2020. December 22nd.
Okay. They had problems since then.
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of what slowed it down at that time.
But
the success I think should have against the SEC should have pumped it up more. Same with Pulse Chain, but they didn't really receive that much tailwind from that at the time because the market was still a little slow.
And we, Pulse Chain won the SEC side, but it's still got the red notice from Europe basically. So now. Obviously, you're holding from back then. I mean, the reason why a lot of people didn't take profits here, because also look, it topped out early in 21. So it topped out in the first top. So when BTC hit $64,000 in 21, that was the first top. And then later on in the year, we had the higher one, which we went to 69.
Right. And this one didn't have that.
And didn't have that. So a lot of people, I can promise you, because I talked to people. We were in LA and Miami and Houston. Actually, not Houston. What's that fucking town called? It'll come back to me. But like, we went to a lot of major cities and stuff, Salt Lake City and stuff. We went to a lot of places, and a lot of people told us that they thought it was going to go higher. And honestly, I can't blame them too. You're like, all right, cool. We got like $1.60, almost $2 here. It's probably going at least back to $3. And it didn't. And they just held their bags. And then they were punished for it. And they look at this. So, and here's this whole suffering I'm talking about. Where like, if you look right here, right? If you look, let's call it March of 2020 till here, 4.5 years of nothing, of just suffering, basically. And if you bought the bottom here, right, at 14 cents, you were gifted up here with maybe a 2x. 4 years of holding or more. And more likely you DCA'd heavier here because this is the hype phase. So
sounds like Ethereum. No.
Yeah. Like I was actually very happy for them. Like that's when this happened, when this pump happened, I was so happy for them. I was like, anyone who's been holding XRP this long deserved this pump.
Yeah.
Deserved this. Like I truly was happy for them. Like I really was. Like I know there's a lot of influencers like this is bullshit and everything. No, I was actively happy for XRP guys because I like they're regardless or not, right? I mean, I think their morals are in the wrong place here a little bit because they're essentially betting on the banks and shit in a way, but
yeah, and that was more controversial in 2017,
right?
By the time we've gotten into the early stages of mass adoption now with Wall Street getting it and everything, like okay, it's not as much of a issue anymore because Bitcoiners already sold out.
Yeah. And it went up here and I was really happy for them, and it did it actually break its all-time high?
Barely,
right? No. Yeah, it did barely, but hey, 365, damn, she fine. Yeah, it did just barely, but hey, it finally did that. That was awesome. But also, there's probably people holding from back here that started selling as well. I didn't get to sell in 17. Let me sell it again here, and then doink down. But
can you hear me?
Things are getting more serious. Wall Street's coming more in, so XRP has a chance of actually, like, I believe that this cycle it can finally break above its all-time high, and hopefully we can get like a. I mean, we're guesstimating here. It's the bear market, right? So like, I love it when I got an XRP guy says that he doesn't care about the price, and then why? I mean, like, then why you on YouTube talking about any of this stuff? Like you're just like the price matters quite a lot. And people are trying to get rich. And this is kind of what I'm trying to say about the whole story about this is that like I saw a lot of I watched a lot of XRP content because just to see how they're selling it. And like I was doing my research, and a lot of it's a lot of influencers essentially selling a bit of a crazy pipe.
I think it's a lot of masturbation.
It's a lot of masturbation. And I saw this in the Hex community, bro. I saw this, of course, right? Like crazy prices, but like that crackhead dreams here was right because it happened. Right, but like the stories I'm hearing in order to keep people from keep them DCAing are craziness. Like they literally are saying that like XRP is going to go to like $500, $600, $800 when the market caps and the amount of inflow cannot support that, and the powers that be are not like you have to game theory this out. The reason XRP's also lost a lot of ground too. They were trying to buy. If I remember correctly, they were trying to buy Circle at one point.
Well, they just made an offer for him but Circle was like, no, why you're crazy?
It's retarded. Right?
The biggest L that Ripple ever made was Vitalik Buterin, like what do you call it? Put in his resume for him, and he didn't get the job.
Oh no!
So he tried to work for XRP first, couldn't get hired there. Then after he failed that, he got a job at Bitcoin Magazine. And then after he did good there, he built Ethereum.
Blessed be our bags, for they shall pump.
Yeah. So, but imagine if the XRP guys had just hired his ass
and listened,
and they made like all DeFi on XRP, and oh man,
I know. I mean, then I'd be more hyped about this and stuff. But like, so look, right now, look, it's $1, right? It's $1. It's been to 365. Where could it go if we actually have a moderately good bull run, and now they don't have this SEC thing? This is more of a corporate coin, and corporate's in for this cycle because of RWAs and all these things, and banks are in as well. So there could a possibility be a $5 to $10 swing up, right? But this is also like you're basically locking in like, all right, a 10x at current prices. at maximum, basically. You know, so but you can get that with quite a lot of other coins as well. That's sort of like 10x, 8x and stuff. But we'll have to see. I mean, it just all depends on how hot the cycle is and how much they don't dump XRP. I mean, it would be nice if we could go to like $20, but then that is a very high market cap. That's a very, very high market cap. I mean, like where would $20 leave it? Like
what is it in market cap ranking right now?
66 billion. Oh, it's number A6. Yeah, you see, like there's kind of a it would put it at 1.3 trillion. I don't think that's happening. 1.3 trillion. Basically, what is that? Is that Bitcoin's current market cap right now? Like, let's see. Higher than Bitcoin's market cap right now. So yeah. So basically, fuck, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the main question is next cycle. I think if we're looking at like kind of not minimum, but maybe close to it. If the whole crypto market cap of all of crypto can be 10 trillion, then the question is how much can XRP take up? And that might be more of an accurate answer.
1.3 quadrillion.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what percentage of the total crypto market cap is it right now? 3.3 trillion is the total. Or sorry, 2.3 trillion is the total crypto
2.3 trillion. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's less than 1%. I mean, it's quite small.
So what would let me 1%
see.
of a 10 trillion be?
So the current market cap is what?
$2.3 trillion. And XRP is 66 billion.
Is that correct? Yeah, I guess that's so. 23, but that'll be. It's pretty small. I mean, it's really small. It's a fraction of a percent basically because it's like.
Is it like 0.5%?
No, because half a percent. Well, I mean, because basically, let me just do this right because I want to get this correct here.
Yeah, I remember there was one chart before. Used to have like the dominance of different coins. If I can Google it.
Yeah. Well, I guess if this is correct, if my math is right, which I hope it is. Let's see, million. It might be off. Basically, 1% of the 1% would be about like $230 billion. I don't know. I think I'm wrong.
That'd be about 4x.
It wouldn't it be 3% of the market cap?
Right now, it's about 3%. 66 billion is 3% of 2.2.
Yeah, because 23. So to have 1% of the market cap of crypto, you need 23 billion, right?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Or it's a quarter of that.
So yeah. So since it's 66 billion, then it'd basically be 3% or slightly below 3% total market cap. Yeah. Math on Math Live.
And then at 10 trillion.
Is
that like
10 trillion, that's 100 billion basically. So if it would basically, if it has the same like percentage, then it would put it at 300. So let me, I could tell you the price right now. It would put it at put it at $4.50, $4.60 per XRP, which is right in line to where I said it can go to like $5 to $10.
Right.
Yeah.
Market cap wise would be 300 billion. If it's 3%.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So depending on how much if it sucks up more or not.
Yeah.
But
but
that's more realistic. But nobody's in that camp is trying to show that for sure.
Exactly, because it just doesn't sound great, right? And I'm not trying to hate on it really, but I'm just trying to like put realistic math on it. And like you could get the same returns on Ethereum, damn near. Like because like this time around, like God help us if it doesn't break all time high. God damn it! But like it will, like Ethereum will break its all time high, And this is why it's so important to buy, like with XRP, right? Like you want to buy lower because it's like the returns are just trash. You have to you want to buy 80 cents, 50 cent. 50 cent would be, that would really start making things like, okay, like, all right, it'd be all right, right? But like that's why like buying those wicks are so important, buying the lows are so important because you really multiply. You also multiply the chance you would become not retarded enough. Like you would lose your retardation enough to like sell. And to give you more time too, because it's like you're so much more in profit that you might actually just wake up and like, dude, I should just take some money off the table. And like, please do not FUD. But I mean that'd be interesting there too and stuff. Because what percentage is Ethereum? So Ethereum's like, Ethereum's 10%, right?
Yeah, almost.
10% exactly. Actually,
So
yeah. So if we were to go up to 10 trillion market cap, then it would put this at $8,000. $8,000,
which actually is pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate, actually. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I'd actually even go maybe I don't want to go slightly higher, but you could see Ethereum's dominance creeping a little against.
Yeah, I think Ethereum's dominance, like the most it's ever been. Let's see. I think been up to 25% before.
Yeah. During what years?
That was got up to 26% at June of 2017.
Yeah. I mean, it went from 50 cents to $1,400. That's what I'm saying. That first cycle. That's why look. So in a red pill way, it's almost the same. Why do guys go after young chicks? Because they're hot and exciting and it's fucking fun. It's the same thing with coins. That first cycle for a coin, young, fun, dumb money, bro. Yep. I mean, like it's like Solana getting it into Solana in its first cycle went from $0 to $260. That's a ton of money. Same thing with XRP. Well, XRP, I mean, it had been around before, but like its first real, like the XRP is probably a little bit of a I wouldn't call it an exception because it's like when it first existed, like the market cap was just so small, like crypto was just so tiny that like it didn't matter. Like the cycle just completely like usurped rules.
Yeah,
basically. Now there's gravity and rules and stuff in crypto.
Yeah. So its biggest, it looks like roughly its biggest is 26%, but last cycle it was about 20. So I think it can get to like 15 to 18% of the market for Ethereum.
Yeah, that's
if it was instead of 8,000, maybe 12,000.
Could you show the Bitcoin Ethereum chart? What is it like?
The two coins or
the two coins? Yeah, versus each other. Yeah, like basically how much Bitcoin you can get per Ethereum? Because I saw that like it looks like it bottomed already.
Oh yeah, no, that one did.
It was so funny. There was like some big influencer that said like, I'm fucking dumping Ethereum here. And he's like, this guy, every time he says this, it's literally the BTC Ethereum bottom every time.
Every time who says what?
I'm trying to remember the influencer. Was it Ben? No, it wasn't Ben Cohen. Like I'll have to look it up. I saved it, but it's, there's an influencer, like they were just making fun of it basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the ETH to Bitcoin.
Yeah, there you go.
Bottomed last year. This had been after
a while.
A while. Pretty much from September of 22, that whole bear market. The September of 22 is when what's that called? The merge happened.
Yeah.
Going from proof of work to proof of stake. Basically lost out the whole cycle against Bitcoin.
Yeah, and these percentages, like what's the current price right now? It's 0 what?
3 or just under 0.3.
0.3. So basically 1 Ethereum equals 3% of a BTC
Bitcoin.
Of a Bitcoin, yeah. So
so now, I mean, like if you just look at the overall long-term pattern, right? Obviously Ethereum, like we said here in 2016, 17, just had that craziness.
Yeah.
Then it did come back quite a bit. It had a really good cycle in 21, just because of DeFi summer, essentially. And then it went down this whole last cycle. Basically, if you just look at this pattern here, like a really good move off this bottom, consolidation, basically a bull flag. It should at some point here, this cycle, go back above about 4.3% of a Bitcoin. And if it can get at any point here, just under 10% of a Bitcoin, like that's a pretty good move for it usually. So you kind of have, I think it's like maybe lower end here for Ethereum, 1.5% of a Bitcoin, higher end, probably 10% of a Bitcoin, something like that.
Yeah. And that'd be a nice ratio. We've always liked that ratio.
Yeah, they're just oscillating between there is probably what you'll see over time. But
it does seem like because all the corporate money, all the stable coins that it and the amount of like Ethereum, if we finally have that like a mechanism and corporations that are absorbing a massive amount of the Ethereum supply, and the Ethereum supply, even though it's increasing, it's essentially not increasing much. Yeah. And the volume on chain is increasing on Ethereum, that eventually it will be slightly deflationary. That's actually one thing that I wish Vitalik, because like they can't stop, like they kind of locked it in right now that it has a certain amount of Ethereum that's going to get created every year through blocks. But the other way, I mean, the way they control that is basically there's a buy and burn per transaction. And this is where I'm so like shocked they didn't implement this when they did Ethereum 2.0, that they didn't put like an automatic small tax that goes directly to fund the foundation.
Yeah.
Which is stupid. It doesn't have to be high, but just something, right? It could be a penny per transaction, whatever that is, or a fraction of a penny. But that adds up over all the transactions that are done on L1s. And they also needed to add an L2 tax, a higher tax that like, okay. And this is sort of like where you would actually have a corporation a little bit where you're like, all right, let me look at the landscape. These L2s are paying, like, it's crazy. They're paying nothing to Ethereum. Nothing at all. All right, you have to validate your whole chain here. You're going to pay us at least $100,000 a year, something like you know. It's sort of, that's what the weird thing where like there needs to be I'm making too much financial sense here, but like business sense.
Yeah, but like there's an argument for that, and then there's the argument they're just like, well, we want all of the relevant stuff on here first, right? And then
on where?
On Ethereum,
yes, yeah.
And then to make it cheap to build on, it's the open free internet kind of thing,
right?
You know, but it's like. So it's like what
they got too scared. They got too scared about fees from 21. That's what scared them. That's what, because fees were ridiculous, right? But like,
yeah, but I don't think it's. I think the overcorrection to lower fees was also done on purpose to mute price. Like I'm pretty convinced of that.
Yeah, I mean, your theory on the like basically like the principle of the yen theory for Ethereum is, I think, is right as well. I agree with you.
Just like
on that.
Kind of bastardizing the price to get into the club, basically,
right?
And so like it's like, okay, well, keep it low level bar now or whatever, and then maybe once it's like the place to go to, maybe you raise fees a bit because if you get it adopted enough, then you don't have to raise it much in order to make a lot of money.
Yeah. And like we're in a position now with Ethereum that, because look, Ethereum do good is good for XRP. It's good for this is what people don't understand. Ethereum good is we all make money. Like I think this is like kind of like this whole thing, like Solana, like let me tell you this. Solana is not competing against Ethereum. Solana is competing against these other blockchains. Like I think that's kind of like what's missing from a lot of Sol guys and stuff. Like
they think they can catch up to Ethereum.
That ain't happening. No, it's too late. No, it's too late. Now, if we had another back-to-back, I said this, if this next cycle was completely, they just fumble it.
Yeah, a very off chance.
Very off chance they fumble it. Then I'm trying to get the years right. By 2033, yeah, they could surpass it. But you would need basically fucking 8 years. They fumble it for this whole 4-year cycle. People are like, oh my God, we can't do this again. Then the real push would happen in 31, 32, and 33. And then at that point, you'd finally have a usurp. But it would take into 2033 for that to happen.
Yeah. So, I mean, the likelihood of anything like that happening is very unlikely.
Right. And like this is also a cycle where like Ethereum was fucking up in the 25 cycle, and you had Charlie, I think you're sharing your screen there. Yeah. It was fucking up into 2025. They fucked up most of the 2025 cycle. The tech was still worked incredible. Like they did really good in the beginning of the cycle. Like in what was it? Was it 2023? Yeah, they did Ethereum 2.0 in 2023, right? Yeah. Ethereum 2.0 happened in 2023. Then that was an amazing upgrade. And that upgrade has changed and revolutionized crypto because it basically moved the entire industry from proof of work to proof of stake.
Yeah.
Because everyone copies Ethereum. So everyone's like, well, I got to go where all the developers are and where all the tech is and stuff like that. So let me go towards that. Right. But Oh, man, that must have pissed off the miners so much. Fuck, bro. Like if you Jihan Wu or whatever, man, that must have he must be pissed about that because I mean now like there's really only like BTC that uses proof of work now, really. But I guess there are miners that are smart enough that are able to adapt. Like there is some mining companies that are moving like their mining infrastructure over to AI and stuff, which is at least they have that, so that's kind of good. But like, but that's not the easiest transition because it's not the same. It's not the same like machines. Give or take, or maybe it is, but the ant miners and stuff are made specificically to actually SHA-256, not like these other kind of processes they need or other scripts they need to do for all that hash rate and stuff. So, but I'm guessing they would be like because there's cooling, there's power, low cost power, cooling. It's out there. They already have the licenses and stuff, so it's easier to start like basically mini server farms or mini farms there. So okay, I mean maybe that's where the bonus is, but I mean they would probably have a lot of upfront costs because then they have to go switch into whatever whatever Nvidia sells basically. But yeah, a lot of stuff. But Ethereum doing well rises all boats because. Not just like with BTC, like as we kind of showed you guys in 2025, Bitcoin did really well, sort of, right? It did pretty good, right? It was doing very good, and it didn't really rise everything up with it and stuff like that, right? It didn't really rise everything up, but Ethereum started doing good. That's why if you actually looked at the chart, do you remember what coins it was? There was quite a few coins where like they topped out along with like Ethereum. So when Ethereum like pumped back up to like $4,800 or like $4,000 in the summer of 24. Yeah. And a lot of things topped around that time. Because why? Because Ethereum.
Yeah, that was the only real alt season run that we had.
Yeah.
I think it was from October of 23 to May of 24.
Okay.
So it was a good, cool 6 months plus. Versus every other alt season we had after that was kind of like a failed all season. Like we got to move for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
But then not really much more than that.
Let me share my screen on this real quick. Screen shares. There we go. Our favorite shark here, Arthur Hayes, is buying a lot of Ethereum right now. Is buying quite a lot of stuff right now. Since July 15th, Arthur Hayes has bought a total of 7,213 Ethereum, 13 million at average price of $1,900. He's now down 300K. Some of these posts, but long term, like he's gonna win. I mean, like if you're buying Ethereum under $2,000, is like you're gonna make money. Like Charlie, what do you think the chances are of today? Right, like let's say today is July 28th. 2026. What do you think the worst case price for Ethereum is a year from now in July 28th, 2027?
That's interesting. Worst case price for Ethereum a year from now. Yeah, because like I think by April of 2028 is when the halving is for Bitcoin.
Yes. Yeah.
So last time Bitcoin attempted to make a new all-time high prior to the halving, it usually happens after the halving.
Right.
So let's say we have 100K Bitcoin.
Okay.
It's close to around there.
That's about right. Yeah.
What's that a percent increase? About 40% increase.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
So for Ethereum, let's say a 50% increase.
Because right now that's how it's tracking right now.
Yeah,
so Ethereum's a little stronger this cycle.
Be a little bit above 3,000.
Hey. We'll take it, man. Yeah, over above $3,000. So
kind of worst case too.
Yeah.
Right? Like 2,800 to let's say 30, 35.
Hopefully Look On Chain does this again because I mean, it's the easiest thing in the world. Like, do you know Justin Bieber's NFT? He's down $20 million. No, he's not down that much, but like, he spent $780,000. He couldn't sell it for $400 today. Right? But he's like, so it's showing that he's down 300K. In a year from now, he's going to be up. Oh my God, yeah, literally. He'll be up somewhere north of like $8 million. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because if it's 3,000 and change, make it 3,300.
Right.
And that sort of point. Yeah, he'll be up quite a nice chunk of capital. I mean, worst case, he's up $5 million on $13 million investment. Hey,
not bad.
Not bad.
And well, then what if he puts it in a leverage exchange? I mean, he knows leverage well.
Well, okay, he does. Yeah, this one guy that knows how to trade this shit. He does, but he also like lost a little bit of his like is because like when you don't know when you don't have all the information.
Yeah, he doesn't own the exchange anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah. He doesn't own the sandbox, but like, I mean, the reason he's doing these investments is because like BitMEX is closing or it has closed, and he's about to receive at least $70 million from the insurance fund.
Nice.
So he's buying. I don't blame him either buying ETH right now, man. Hey, I get it. Because at some point you have to just get in. You have to like just get in. And stuff.
Yeah, he's just buying. He can use that ETH to buy something else later if he wants.
Yeah, buy my shitcoin. That's right. Well, if you want to buy shitcoins, you guys, let me. People are mad about the hex sacrifices. Let me give you a little bit of something, man. So these are projects that raised over $7.5 billion from 2017 and I believe 2021. Their total 24-hour revenue is $1,306.
Where's the wow? Oh yeah.
At current revenue, it would take us 15,418 years to return our investment back.
Well,
incredible.
Not happening.
So EOS, I believe, is the largest ICO that's I believe the largest ICO so far that's happened.
That and I think Filecoin actually.
Was it Filecoin or World?
File.
Okay.
Yeah, because Filecoin, and EOS, they were pretty close to each other. Oh, you mean in this list?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I can't. Oh no, Filecoin was the most at the time, but that was only 400 million. So yeah, EOS does beat it. Yeah.
So they raised 4.2 billion in Ethereum and they dumped it all for BTC and they just trying to make it. They're doing the like. I'm not gonna say what company, but they're doing the strategy basically where like they make it look like the project's still live, so they can basically like, all right, we'll spend $5 million a year to make it look like it's still alive, and we just keep the billions in our pockets.
And who was around the Trump White House that was involved with EOS?
Who? Actually, I don't know.
Brock Pierce.
Oh, is it Brock Pierce? Oh, okay.
This sounds like a Brock Pierce strategy to me.
Yeah.
And then he's like, Trump, look what I did with EOS. You can do this with the Trump meme coin.
So EOS, current revenue 0. The Flow blockchain, 746 million, which this is equal to every sacrifice that was done on Pulse Chain. Or it's more than that, actually. In terms of actual money, not just hex sacrifice. So like actual cash, $4. So by these standards, the Pulse Chain's a smashing success.
Oh,
well, we're pumping right now on hex and everything. So hey, shout out to my boys, man. Finally winning a little bit.
I mean, when I zoom out and I see the chart and I'm like seeing what these people are celebrating right now, I'm like, I get the structure, but I'm like, it's a little too early to be this happy. I'm like,
it is early.
Oh man, it just makes me think. I'm like,
but it's just nice not to like, fuck. Finally, it's just like you're just getting hit all the time, and finally, like like you're not getting hit in the face anymore. Like it's a reprieve. It's nice.
Yeah. It's just I guess I'm not convinced that it's
the bottom.
Yeah. I think people look at the percentages and they're like, oh my God, but it's like
that's if you bought it that
in the short term. Sure, that's cool. It has a good structure to it, whatever. But like, until I see a follow through.
Look, a dub's a dub, but like I'm watching the Hexwell trackers and stuff on Twitter and everything, and on Telegrams, and like the things going off of like someone buying like $14,000. Like somebody just bought like $10,000 and bought themselves like 7 million hex or whatever the hell the price is, and some people are like winning. Yeah, and hex is winning currently, but if it continues, this is great. It's great. The farther we can get away from that bottom, I'm happy. Like and so it's nice to see green because it's nice to be like, oh yeah, we're up 28% for the week. Hey.
Yeah, just feels like when you're watching a sports team, and the guy is like going in for the dunk and he's already like half celebrating mid dunk, and then just like it hits the backboard and just like flies out. You're like, yeah, maybe you should have put a little less flair into that one.
So we got ZK Sync. I knew that one was going to fail. Almost $500 million. What's OG? I actually don't know, or 0G, or
I do not know.
I do not know that, but somehow they got $357 million. That's crazy. Tezos. I will at least say this with Tezos. Tezos actually did have a little bit of a bull run, so it did have a bit of run, and also was like important for lawsuits for staking and stuff like that. So there was, but still, it's doing shit right now.
They almost got enough money to pay one employee for 1 hour a week.
God damn. But in Manila?
With this,
like in where? Like
$29 in 24-hour revenue, they can hire one person to work 1 hour a day. But if they hire Ethiopians, Miguel.
Yeah. You don't understand.
They
Like,
can hire
like,
30.
this is what you do. This is what you do. You pay like one guy keeps 20, the other guy pays the other guy 9. And then to keep the Twitter account alive.
Somnia here.
Somnia.
$400, very profitable per 24 hours. They can hire 10 hours of employee work?
Yeah.
So they got basically
Is
one
Somnia
full-time
the
employee.
highest revenue 24 hours in this list?
One full-time employee at
Jesus
Somnia.
Christ.
There we go.
Celestia. Oh my God, people were shilling the fuck out of this coin. I remember this. I don't know why this one was like Tia, well, not Tia, but like Celestia.
Polkadot's literally zero.
Zero. Okay, but in their defense, they did have a bull run. They did.
Yeah.
They did have a bull run, and it
But
was.
then
and you were
they
able
gutted
to yield. Kasama made some money.
Yeah, Kasama made some
money.
real money.
So
yeah.
like at least like okay, well, at least one cycle made something, right?
Mhm.
You were able to buy. I think the cheapest you were able to buy Polkadot in the 21 cycle was it 350?
Something like that, yeah.
350, right? So let's just call it $4, right? So it went from 4 to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you were able to yield for like 2.5 years on it too and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we go to Barrett. Yeah, bro, this one I had a lot of people trying to get me to yield farm on this and stuff like that. I looked at it and said no and was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of baloney.
Bunch of bullshit. Yeah. Bearloney. We got Walrus, 140 million. A lot of like 140 millions and stuff down here. Cornflakes. It sounds like cornflakes. $100 million raised, $1 of volume. Nice. Fuel. Is this related to?
Not Theta Fuel.
Not Theta Fuel. No.
Plasma's the only one on the list that I'm like
has a shot. Yeah.
Well, because it's still new, right? Like everything else is like okay.
This launched this year in the early year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plasma's,
So Plasma's got a little bit of a pass. We'll see what it does. But
yeah, it's like one of the only ones that doesn't have like a fucked up pass, basically.
Say, oh my God, 35 million.
Oh man.
Can you look at the chart on Say? What did it do?
It did actually something.
Okay. I mean, we can kind of forgive that a little bit.
I think. Yeah, it had like one.
And this shit called Tempo for $500 million at 0 at the bottom. What the fuck is this Tempo? Oh, don't tell me that's one of the walking apps and shit.
Oh, maybe. Say went from no, roughly 10 cents to $1.10.
Yes.
And that was over October of 23 to March of 24, so less than a full year. And then it's rugged ever since.
So I could see someone be hyped on it. They bought it and they got a quick 10x.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa, and then just got bled from there.
Basically.
Damn. Movement. Somehow movement 41, but tempo, they like that word better. Let's scroll. Yeah, my God, man. But you can take us down, Kyle. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. But that's part of the course. Man, this is fucking crazy, man.
We got Toyota Supra here saying, what do you think about a 25% split between Bitcoin, Ethereum, Sol, and Arrow? That's not the worst. You do have at least the minimum 50% in Bitcoin and Ethereum, right?
Yeah.
And then you do have
75K invested.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a good chunk.
It's a good chunk. So I mean, yeah, you got
and like then with Sol and Arrow, you can get slightly better, or with Sol you can get slightly better access than Arrow. You can get a lot better access. Like it's not bad, but the question is, why do you want 25% of your portfolio in Arrow? What just can you explain what Arrow does to, let's say, somebody in your family or somebody in your friend group or something, right? Can you explain the investment? If you can't, you got to do more research on it, right? So I'm fairly certain Supra could probably explain Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Sol.
Yes.
So if you, I mean, Arrow is very justifiable, but
yeah,
what do you call it? If you can't do that even for yourself,
I mean, you won't lose. You won't really
what's the
lose
point?
money. You won't lose money with this portfolio long term, right? I mean, because like maybe Arrow just completely like flounders in 27 or 28,
or if they never launch on Ethereum.
Yeah, just keeps fucking.
They just say, "Oh, we're still doing audits." 20 years later, no.
Yeah, it could happen. You're right.
I mean, anything can
or
happen.
Base doesn't launch.
Yeah,
its token.
Yeah,
who knows?
So
I think they will, but like,
So like if I were to be like, okay, I probably 25, 25, 25 for ETH, Bitcoin, and Sol, sure. With the Arrow, I'd probably lower that, to like 10, 15%, and then buy one. Or you buy one more for 5, 10%.
Yeah, or you could. I mean, that's not degenerate, but like you could yield a little. You could yield a little bit because there's a lot
That
of
too.
There's
Yeah.
AI. I'm gonna talk about this in the course, but like you can get into basically most of the major AI coins in crypto and actually yield on them while still holding Ethereum. So it's the pairs are like Virtual's Ethereum, VVV Ethereum. I even have Kita on there just because fuck it, I'm like a gamble on that, but it's smaller than the other ones and stuff. And then you have now you have a nice little suite of like decent. Like I wish they had a Tau one in there. Maybe I'll have to look. I have to relook, but like it would be cool if they had like a Tau Ethereum. And then so Virtual's Ethereum, and you have VVV Ethereum, and then you have Kita Ethereum. Like those are some of the ones that I'm yielding right now on base, on Arrow and stuff like that, and it's decent yield basically. And so that's one caveat I could say. Like if you were also yield, like you're holding Arrow and you're also yield farming a little bit, then that's part of the portfolio there. Of like you can count Arrow as your base portfolio,
right?
And then I can just because it's like he basically has like almost 20 grand in Arrow right now, so he has like 18.5 or something or 18.75 or something. But and the cool thing is like since you put that in there, now you can also change the percentages. Is that your future DCAs could go into other stuff because what's going to happen is like you're probably going to get tempted to like try to build a position in something else. Yeah. And if you built a position in one more coin, that's not terrible. That's fine. And you're but yeah.
And Sunlight here says no other animal on the planet gives a fuck about money. Interesting, isn't it?
Well, that's not entirely true. Penguins. There's actually a lot of animals that trade and stuff like this. They trade favors as well. Like there's a concept. There's sort of a concept of money. It's more like reciprocity. I could talk today.
Yes, reciprocity.
Where like I scratch your back, you scratch mine, or they're doing it for political capital. Where like they'll groom a higher status female or male, depending. I mean, there's the Arctic monkeys in Japan and stuff like that. The hot springs. The monkeys that control who gets access to the hot springs are the females.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So outside monkeys sometimes are like they're like sucking up to the females, bringing them food, doing all kinds of horse shit. So they're like, this kid's not that bad. You can come in, get access to the cooch pool. So because it's sad. Also, here's the fucked up shit is that like when the Arctic there's Arctic monk. I don't know what to call them, but let's just call them like hot pool monkeys or whatever, right? When sometimes they're rejected and the females don't allow them into the hot springs, they create these little bands of like dude monkeys or XL female monkeys, and they huddle with each other. They're keeping themselves alive, almost doing like the Arctic penguin strategy, where like they're like kind of nestled against each other to protect each other from the cold. Yeah. So. Crazy world, man. Bitches got people out here dying in the cold. Because listen, there's plenty of room in the water to be. I don't know.
Dolphins get high.
That's true.
That's true too.
They literally pass pufferfish.
Pufferfish currency.
They pass the pub, bro. They pass in the pub.
They also have grape gangs.
Pass what I hear.
Same with ducks. Ducks have grape gangs.
Yeah. Fuck. Fuck.
So PJ says. Can Bitcoin?
I gotta rename my show to I Digress.
Yeah, exactly. Can Bitcoin hit 180K this coming cycle? Yeah. I think
it's in the cards. It's in the cards.
Yeah, I think it's up like $250,000.
Yeah,
is within the realm of possibility. I wouldn't say it's a likelihood, but yeah, what do you call it? My most likely price is 160 plus.
160 is a huge underperformance, but it's still a dub.
Yeah. It's kind of like what we had this last cycle.
Because this last cycle we did not get a 2x. A 2x would have put us at 137K. So we got 126, which was about a 90% from the last all-time high.
Right.
So we almost 2x, but slightly below.
Yeah, and 80% would be like plus 90,000, right?
Or if we 50% from like 126, that would put us kind of 180, 190 in there, possibly. Yeah. But if we underperform a little bit.
Yeah, I think like low 200s, like 205, 210. One thing I noticed with the 21 cycle was we hit a $1 trillion market cap, right? And price slowed down, but it did go a little bit beyond there for the high, and then we rolled over. But that cycle, we were saying 100K, 100K, 100K. This last cycle, we were saying, 150, 200, basically something like that. So if we got, 180, 200, or 160, 200, something like that, wouldn't be too surprised. Just like, what do you call it? We're basically one cycle too aggressive.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. Exactly. Oh, I wonder if that's true.
What?
We're getting comments on the Vimeo now?
That's you.
Yeah. No, I know. Normally it says it doesn't go through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, it's capable now.
Interesting. Is Polymarket easy to use for beginners? Yes and no.
Yeah,
yes and no.
It also depends on where you are.
Yeah, it depends where you are. But if let's say you're able to use it, essentially you just port over Ethereum or USDC over there, and you're able to basically transact on it. And essentially you're making the bets in dollars. And you just basically have to wait. Your money gets kind of like stuck in the bet because you're holding shares. You can sell the shares at any point in time, but you can share for a loss. So some people, like, if it's looking more likely to do it, they just take the profit early because they're like, I bought the shares super dirt cheap at a penny, and now it's gotten repriced to 12 cents. But the chances, it's like the chance is 1%. So like let's just say the price is 10 cents, and it goes to 12%. It goes to $1.12. You might go like, you know what? I still am only a 12% chance I'm going to win, but my shares got repriced. I'm going to dump my shares early and just lock in the 10x.
Yeah, and
which is smart.
My barber actually made like a harebrained bet on Kalshi.
Really?
Yeah, and she actually made money. And like she did the same thing. She took the bet early. It was like, what do you call it? Gave her the option of like, do you want to take the guaranteed money now, or you want to let it ride?
Let it ride.
And she was like, fuck that, I'm taking the money. And she's like, I'm never using this app again. So I was like, okay, fair dub. But if she could use it at a super basic level, right? Like anybody could use it.
And you usually bet on something that's in your competency, because it's not just crypto. Like, I can show it.
Because there's people who do like sports bet on there. I think this is what, it advertises a lot.
Yeah. One segundo. Yeah, so there's everything in here, man. You might be more into like culture, right? If you're like, I bet you chicks could do really good on some of this stuff, actually. A new Stranger Things episode by March 31st, and then you might be like, no, I think they're actually going to launch one before December. So you're like, yeah, I'll put $100 on that. Obviously, there's no money. There's only $1 million on here, but like,
time to make friends with the production team, Miguel.
Yeah. But people can bet these. I mean, yeah, actually, fuck. Bro. You think they're not, bro? Like, no, absolutely.
It's like which group is the easiest to infiltrate for inside information? That's the bet we got to go on.
Look at this. What will happen before GTA 6? China invades Taiwan. GPT 6 release. Bitcoin hits $1 million. Jesus Christ returns. Trump out as president. Another pandemic. I think this shit's off right now because this shit is not right. But it's
look at Jesus Christ returns is like
50%.
11 million volume.
Oh, that's too good.
Oh yeah, $11 million bet on this shit.
They what do you call it? Create these joke honeypots that just like absorb money longly over time.
Yeah. Will the United States confirm it? Didn't they kind of already
confirm what?
That aliens exist?
No, UAPs.
Yeah.
Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Yeah. What else? Jesus Christ will return before 2027. Can't stop, won't stop. First comment. I think people are worried about the wrong detail right here.
It's like a donation box.
I know, right? There's someone probably trading. There's $64 million of volume. God damn, dude. So somebody bought it here, right? And then could have just sold it here and locked in the small profit, basically. And there's some people that their whole strategy is basically for sure things, and this is like for sure things. If you bet on if Jesus Christ returns before 2020 end of 2027, you too can win $4,700 only. Yield little faiths.
That should be like $4 million, bro.
But there's people doing this where like they're betting 100, like, oh, easy money here, and they're locking in their $1 profit. Right? Let me go.
How much volume we gotta do to make anybody?
I mean, a lot. Like, you gotta bet like, oh my God.
You gotta bet like $1 million at least.
Yeah. And there's people that do this shit where they put 30 grand in so they can win $500.
Bruh. Should have just taken the crypto mindset course at that point.
I know, right?
I'm like, man.
They have a whole Iran section. Oh my God. I love it, bro. What are we doing here?
Jesus returns to Iran and what do you call it? Makes it the homeland again.
Let's
Option in every single
Israel. Where's the Israel section?
Oh, the free money?
The free money? The Israel? I gotta look.
How many times like Israel's gonna bomb somebody this month? I'll bet on it.
Okay, who will be the next prime minister after the next election? 1%. Oh my God. Israel election. Israel ceasefire continues. Where's the ones that are bombing people? Beirut. What the hell? Interesting.
They should have one. Israel takes over 50% of Lebanon. They're already at 20.
They're already at 20. Oh, here we go. Here we go, brother. All right. How many different countries will Israel strike in 2026?
Okay, now we're talking.
Now we're talking. How much money? Oh, $7 million. Okay, we can make some money here, you guys. Okay, there's volume here. 4, 6. Damn. So they're saying
lowest one is 4.
4 countries they're striking this year.
So they got Lebanon, Iran. Who else are they going after?
Yemen, maybe.
Really?
Well, Yemen's also attacked. There's some shit going on with them. They're like,
okay,
they're sort of shit down there. Who else could they attack? All right, look up neighbors to Israel,
or just like what countries has Israel attacked most recently?
This is what that's my
research you just need to know. Lebanon, Iran, and Palestine.
Palestine.
Palestine. Of course. How did we miss that? If we were on... I mean, this is almost like
Syria. There you
Syria.
Go. I was thinking of Syria.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So officially 3, but it looks like they're gonna do 4.
So everybody's betting.
Everyone's betting on 4.
Oh, okay.
Right. All right.
So they just need to find one more country, and then we.
So if I bought 100, that they're gonna bomb 5 different countries.
They're gonna find 2 new ones to bomb.
2 new ones and shit. 6 is where it gets crazy. It's early in the year. I mean, it's still well. We got 55%. No, we got 45% of the year left right now. And people are betting yes. So they're betting. So basically, most people are betting that it won more.
I'd rather buy Venice token.
Yeah, me too. I think it's a lot faster. You make a lot faster money.
Yep.
Yeah. Egypt. I don't know. Well, Egypt can hit back. Like they do.
And they have Egypt's more of an ally with other countries. Yeah. So.
But some people are like, oh, for sure. I mean, people are betting this. I mean, there's like $1.2 million in volume on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking the government of Israel's got 200 grand on this shit. They're like, yeah, we're definitely attacking somebody.
Sure.
You think they're out inside trading, bro? Come on, bro. Who are you talking about, Charlie?
Netanyahu's got like what $20 million on 5, but then he wants to hit 6, and he's like, I'll delay it until January of next year.
What the hell is this shit? What countries will recognize Israel by December 31st? Syria, Bangladesh, Tanzania, Pakistan. Really, Pakistan, huh? I mean, these are very low volume, things here. That's hilarious. What else we got here? Ooh, Israel, Turkey military clash before 27. There's like 300 grand on that. Interesting. Israel ground operation in Iran.
Yeah, okay.
Look, right. Israel military against Yemen. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be maybe a new one for them.
Israel and Saudi Arabia normalize relations. Wow.
That one I wouldn't be too surprised if that actually happened because Saudi Arabia is,
Oh, finally, we got some good shit here, man.
Will
Israel annex any territory by December 31st?
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, that's just it? Oh, okay.
Financial guarantee.
So you're saying, like, you said they have 20% of what country?
Lebanon.
Will they annex another 10%, Charlie? We're in wild times. We can bet on all of this. That's crazy. This and more in the crypto mindset course, you guys.
How much would having bet Lindsey Graham didn't make it back from his trip or whatever. Like that, when it wasn't a bet, but if it was, how much
it would be here.
You would have made some crazy money.
The Bank of Israel decision, probably interest rates, probably. But that they're gonna end up copying the United States, whatever they do, basically for the most part.
Dev PatchNet.
Yeah, esports. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, there's so much stuff here, man. I love crypto, man. This is so fucking cool, man. All right, let's bet in our area of competency here. All right, so what price? Oh, by the end of this month, we have like 2 days, 3 days.
What is its like closing price?
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, what price will it hit? Or basically, I think this is where I wish they would have more of a section, like hopefully definitions of like rules. This market immediately resolves yes to any Binance. Oh, they're counting Binance charts. Okay. ETH USDT during the month specified title, first day to the last day, the final high price equal to greater to the price specified in the title. Otherwise, the market. So at least has to hit that high price for a second.
Okay, so the highest price that it hits in the month?
Yeah, only on the Binance for the ETH UST chart that they track there. Okay. What are the top holders? 49,000 shares. Interesting. Okay. Will it hit 2,500 in the next couple days? That'd be funny. How much you make? So we got 3 days to pump up to $2,500, baby.
Metallic told me some inside info, baby.
Shit. How much you make? ETH is currently what price right now, Charlie?
2,000 or no? Yeah, just 1,900.
1,934. I mean, let's just say if I want to buy it safer, a little safer. 24, 23, 22, 21. I mean, 21, and it's not 2,000. Actually, 2,000. I mean, honestly, like, it could hit 2,000.
Yeah, easily.
Interesting. You guys be celebrating when they bomb another country? No, I'm not going to be celebrating. But in quiet solace.
You'll be pouring one out.
That's actually not that's actually not a terrible one. But it would basically, we need, if the Fed cut rates, oh my God, we'd hit 100%.
Yeah.
But
slightly safer than leverage.
Yeah,
you probably actually make more money than doing leverage to that point. So
it's because your downside's capped. You only lose what you put in.
Yeah.
Versus like with leverage, you could blow up the whole account.
Exactly.
The whole account. Or maybe you have, like, I felt so sad for guys who blew up their entire account and they started absorbing money from the other account.
Oof. Yeah.
Because wasn't there like those specific sneaky fuckers, like you gotta push a button to say no, I don't do that.
Yeah, or just don't put money in both sides of that leverage exchange. Because some people think they put it in one area thinking it won't get touched from the other.
What price will Ethereum hit in 2026? January 20. So I'm saying like the highest price in 26. What's the highest?
That's a good question.
So actually, a lot of people do think that like at least going to hit $2,200 before the end of the year. That's what they're kind of betting on.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the Fed rate. Yeah, earlier in the stream, crisscross. But basically, 75% of the money's on no rate cut at all, which is actually not bad. That's fine. I'm gonna be really interested in what he's got to say, and then how formed are his task groups now in terms of like how they're cooking the numbers. Because they basically said like we don't care about a 2.9% inflation rate, which is 3% basically, and wow, the inflation's not that bad even with the war with Iran. Like maybe we can cut But a lot of people are saying like the 2 years like too inflated right now in terms of the yield on it. So they're saying like that's not good. So they should just increase rates to kind of like even that out basically. So wow. Oh yeah, that's true. You also could bet on basically how low the Ethereum low as well.
Okay.
That's interesting. They don't have 1,400 here actually. Like a retest to where like it went to last time.
Yeah, 15.
15, yeah. Yeah, about a 2.1x basically. So basically, you can actually do multiple bets. So you can bet how high it'll go as it recovers from the bottom, and how low the low will be. That's a lot of people think $1 million bet on $800. Damn. Crazy world, you guys. Absolutely crazy world, man. But yeah, you can full screen this back and stuff. So let me see what the comments have to say here. Yeah, we were looking at that earlier. Yeah, so basically $100 will get you a lot. Oh my god, a surprise rate cut. Oh my god, bro, that'd be so insane. It happens every once in a while. Like I get in a year. So far, Polymarket's really been around since last year, really. But like, you do sometimes get a surprise. Like, I can't believe that happened.
Yeah,
and it's a payout. It's a nice payout for other people who bet that. Like, if I was heavily betting on like no, as an example, right? With such a crazy it almost would make sense. Hey, let me put a little bit of a hedge here and just bet yes, just like as a hedge bet. Just like if I lose, I don't lose the whole ass, or maybe I make all my money back. You know, but yeah. So they want to start beef with Turkey. I think they want to start beef with everybody, man. Yeah. But yes, let me pull up something. Let me pull up a video real quick. Give me 1 second. Man, they're doing Stolly dirty here, man. So this is the founder of Aave here. I don't know why they put this fat picture of him up. Well, who owns CoinMarketCap? Binance. Interesting. Aave founder Stani says the Clarity Act would be a big TAM expansion for crypto, giving banks stationary authority to cut. Well, of course, he's obviously he's with it because they would just bring more money into Aave. Of course.
Yeah, he wants every single bank to use Aave as their digital lender. Like, that's his goal. Obviously, I don't think he'll get that.
Right.
But he's going to try to convert a lot of them.
Yeah. Every founder calls the bill that will help them in big TAM. Weird how that works.
You think?
Hilarious. All right, put it back up for a second. Let me go see here. Oh, dude, I was actually gonna have this as a meme earlier, but opening up rare business cards, man. I was gonna have this meme, I just didn't have time to do it, but I thought I'd show you guys real quick. Enjoy.
First one we got is Bernie Madoff. Pretty good.
Yeah. That's from the 80s too. That's good.
Yeah. I've seen a few of these around before. Up next. Solid Sam Bankman-Fried here. That's nice.
Really nice.
That's really nice. What's this made out of?
I think he made it of balsa wood.
This is balsa wood?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. This is a vintage Zuckerberg.
Yeah. 05?
This is a vintage 05 Zuckerberg. Let's just check the back really quick.
Oh.
Yeah. There it is. That is a patch from his Fruit of the Loom boxer briefs. You can tell by the smell. Yeah, that's it. Onion, hand cream. So that's great. We should sleeve this one.
Yeah.
All right, up next. Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Elizabeth Holmes. We do have two, I believe. We have two, but a triple Holmes is what every good collector has in their arsenal. All right. We have one left.
Last card?
One card left. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Epstein, baby.
Oh my god.
It looks
It's
a little
holographic
Dude.
Epstein.
PSA 8.
There it is. That's a genuine holographic. His moniker in the corner, straight off the island with this. Sleeve it, and you know what this will go great with? Put this with the Gates collection.
There's like a card pack. I think it's like, what is it, like Birds of Liberty or something like that. It was like a card one where you could buy, you could get like Osama bin Laden. You could get
right.
You could get a lot of them and shit.
Saddam, yeah.
Actually, in low key though, man, like you can actually buy a PSA 10 Osama bin Laden for like $800. Right?
They have a reverse hollow version.
Do they really?
Like,
Shut up.
Yeah, it's like inverted.
They're probably more rare because people were burning them.
Probably. That is terrible. Let me where this is. I think I talked about this yesterday about the 3 kids and shit. Is Fortnite actually overrated and stuff? And then someone like juxtaposed or put this up here. It does kind of look like that, man. That's kind of funny. Feel old yet? Yeah. So this was like a big meme back in the day where these kids were like basically discussing something. People were like, "This is exactly how every podcast
is." Yeah, it was used a lot in 21 with crypto too.
Yeah, business cards is a thing. Yeah, they're like business cards are starting to get back in vogue a little bit because like I see a lot of the tap cards. You've seen the tap cards and stuff. Like someone hands you a card and you get all their socials and stuff.
That's kind of cool. Yeah,
yeah. I've seen it at quite a few conferences and stuff. Because I understand too. Yeah, you just have a couple of them made, and then anytime anyone wants to see them, just like there you go. There's all my contact information and stuff.
Yeah, I know in Japan. What do you call it? It's like necessary. Like it's a what do you call it? Your business card is like part of the, I guess, what do you call it? Like beginning of a meeting gesture. It's like if you don't, but you
have to physically give them a card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both hands. If you give it to them with one, you're a fucking faggot.
Really?
Yeah. They'll be offended. They'll be like, bro, like you don't.
What if I like throw it at them?
And then they probably punch you in the face.
With those short arms.
They're
Hell
doing
no, bro.
draw. They'll Bruce Lee your ass.
They got the katana.
And they're like, you've what do you call it? Destroyed my honor. But what do you call it?
Yeah.
No, it's actually like, you know, just regular business practice. If you're at a meeting for the first time, you're meeting like, let's say the hiring manager for a company or something like that, you know, you go in, you basically file up with people in the meeting, you give it with both hands, and you know, you kind of have to do like a half bow with it as well.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah, and then everybody's like, okay, cool, we like each other, we're good, and then they start having the meeting, right?
Got it.
So, but you can kind of tell, like, you know, if the meeting's not going well, like, you know, they like, what do you call it? If they keep the business card, or if they like just like whatever with it, you know, stuff like that.
No, definitely. Yeah, exactly. Isn't not Route 6 of the business card in Japan? Exactly.
Yeah.
The OnlyFans girls in Japan giving you business cards. Oh my god. Actually, that's interesting. Chepe, Miguel Charlie, I'm getting an IV drip this weekend. What's a good one to take? It'd be my first one. I mean, the classics really like would be. I mean, it depends. Every IV place kind of calls it a different thing,
like different types of vitamins and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but typically you want one that has like, I mean, it's saline. It's going to be saline, and it's going to have all the multivitamins, and then from there, it just really depends on like a wellness one. There's ones with glutathione and stuff, which is pretty, it feels good and shit.
Yeah, you usually ask them like, what they're for, right?
Yeah. If you're feeling under the weather, they're going to give you a huge amount of vitamin C.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. But just be real with them and say like, you know, I'm hungover, or like, you know, I'm feeling kind of tired. They'll give you kind of more, like they'll kind of like they usually can add stuff to the bag. So when you have it like in your vein, there's like a little Y there, and they can actually inject other things directly into the line and stuff. But it's really good, man. The IVs really work, man. They're awesome. I can't recommend them enough. Where is it? So after work gaming. So wouldn't it be wild if a Zcash developer left this loophole for his own use and used it? Very likely he did.
Yeah, we thought about that before. We were like, well, what if that's the reason why it took until this last 6 months for the price to pump, because it hadn't pumped for years before that.
Right. And right now, they haven't really discovered coins being printed. So right now, so far, so good on Zcash. Like it's not like they haven't discovered any massive amount of coins just yet, but it just happened, and coins have to move from the original shielded pool over to the new one. So still, I mean, the cool thing is that it's now like patched. You can't print coins anymore. But I mean, it's holding pretty steady right now at like $467 right now. But you know, it's gonna. I would imagine that we're gonna find out the full details on this over a week.
Yeah,
as more and more of them. The thing is, a lot of Zcash is probably gonna stay in the old pool because they just forgot it there. That's kind of what happens. Is like, but hey, I mean, if it just after a week or two or a month and nothing's happening, and then fucking we're golden. Then that's awesome. They can actually really run. But someone that's trying to make a coin run, you pull up the screen, Kyle. Jason from the All In podcast. I recommend to my friends that they should buy one Tau for 2 reasons. The extremely tiny chance it goes on a Bitcoin run. What? And 2, more importantly, so you can vote on distributed, uncensored, sovereign AI while betting to learn. Worst case, it's a $200 lottery ticket to what I believe is one of the most chaotic and important technology shows of the next 5 years. I'm long, get educated, have fun, don't buy more than one. Don't blame me if you lose it all. covering his ass, bro. Then this guy is publicly said he's put like 750 grand into it. But he's telling you to buy just one. So you can bet to learn.
He's doing the Da Vinci method, right? Da Vinci, he's like, just buy $1 of Bitcoin.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, right?
Who just buy like you're like retarded if you only buy one. Like basically, like if you're like, but I kind of get that if you're like not economic, if you're like technologically inclined and you actually are using AI, there is a benefit. Yeah, buy one, learn how to use everything, and like kind of play around with it. But what's going to happen is you're going to get honey dicked, and you're going to buy more. And the other side is like on the extremely tiny chance it goes on a Bitcoin run.
That one will be worth $100,000 one day, Miguel.
I mean, I've like with its numbers are somewhere comparable to where like a Zcash run could go to. So like it could do like $4 grand, $3 grand. Like I think what Tau right now is probably what. Let me look at the Tau price.
Like $200.
That's awesome.
Maybe.
It's done terribly lately, so I like that. I was pissed. It's a 195. It's with basically 9.5 million token supply. So it's got a much lower supply. So it's got about 6 million, 7 million less tokens than Zcash. Until proved otherwise with Zcash. But much less token supply. What is the all-time high in this thing? I think it's been to about almost $720. Down to $200 right now, or $195. It hit a low of about like $161. So it's not a bad time to DCA on Tau right now. Obviously, don't blow the whole load on it right now, but like
it's in a good spot.
I think it can do well. Yeah. It does look like, at least, especially with the all-in guys are kind of backing it and stuff, like there's going to be some action on it.
Yeah.
So the last time the all-in guys were less excited, they were shilling Solana. And they did very, very, very well with Solana. Also, a lot of Trump crypto cabinet members on the All In podcast.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, let's go with the Tau shilling. Yeah, it's just like you got to take bets. I mean, you might as well, like, if the deck's a little stacked, because right now, like, a crypto, like, I'll be honest, like, crypto AI is like very simplest. It's very not like impressive right now. Like, even if you look at VVV, I think what they're doing with all their projects they're trying to launch underneath it, as well as like, but if you look at its actual service, it's essentially a shittier Perplexity. Like you're paying in Diem or in VVV to have access to basically Claude and like ChatGPT and Gemini, like the good versions, but not the most highest end versions of it and stuff. So,
but decentralized.
Governance. Oh my god. Let me see what is it? Do your own research, man. This cocksucking right here, man. This is like a $200 cover charge to watch the AI sovereignty debate from a front row. Exactly. Fucking terrible, man. Let me just pull something else up here. This is pretty crazy right here. President Trump to host both Ukrainian President Zelensky and Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu in the White House tomorrow. Interesting. There's got to be a joke about this. 3 Jews walking to the. Damn, dude, that's crazy, man. That'd be nice if it was just a giant ceasefire, like it all just fucking finally ceasefire. Like that would be fucking nice. Damn,
doubt it.
I know, I doubt it. I mean, there's money in war, man, but we're cutting the rates, man. That'd be so sick if they did cut the rates, though, man. We definitely need it. Do you want to share the link and stuff? Yeah.
So we have an announcement to make. So we have shifted ever so slightly here for you guys to make sure that we can get the most people into the crypto mindset course. So we had the crypto mindset course webinar starting on Saturday the 1st. We're going to shift them to the 5th, which I believe is Wednesday.
Yes.
Let me just double check that. 5th, Wednesday, August 5th. So we're just moving like basically all the dates are the same as the previous calendar.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there's a couple of reasons why we wanted to do it. One was like today was officially going to be the last stream.
Yeah.
But they're cutting rates tomorrow.
Yeah. We figured there's going to be a lot of action.
Yeah.
Right after that, the volatility. The cool thing is the volatility. I think over the next couple of months is going to increase going into either a 4-year cycle low or coming off of one.
Yeah. So it's just a very slight shift, as well as like we're also we're going to be on a couple more streams with affiliates and everything like that. And like I just felt like I was going to end up doing like a private like call and stuff with people for like the Federal Reserve meeting and stuff. But I was like, yeah, we might as well just YouTube it.
Yeah,
just because it's pretty important. And if they cut rates, I'm going to be talking so much shit.
Yeah, and then ending the content with the Moon Gang to start August or whatever is a good way to finish off before we totally get out of here.
Yeah, because I think the official last stream will be Sunday the 2nd.
Yep,
August 2nd. So
basically we'll be gone for the entirety of August.
Yeah, a few more days to get your golden ticket. That's right. That is right. You know, we've actually had quite a few people buy the 5-year recently as well.
Yeah.
So they literally the emails were like, I want the golden tickets.
Yep.
But yeah, so for people who don't know, yeah, if you do get in, so nothing's changed in terms of the webinars or nothing like that. We just moved it slightly. We are like it is we are getting quite a lot of people that were telling us like, hey, can I have a couple more days? We were getting a lot of emails to Liam and stuff like that and Kyle about hey, I don't, I need a couple more days to get in. So we just shifted things a little bit just because a lot of people were kind of asking about it. And stuff, so.
And we do want to do one 8-hour stream.
Yes.
For you guys. And preparing for that just is going to take a little.
Yeah. We were going to end up doing it today, but I was like, a lot goes into those longer streams.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we got to have alcohol stocked. We have to, the sombreros have to be packed and stuff.
I got to be fed.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. You actually do need food and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like taking food breaks. I mean, they're huge, but yeah.
Yeah. And we've done 24 hours, but man, the 24 hours is just suffering in a way. Like, it really is. Like,
anything more than 8 usually ends up just being suffering.
You're drunk TA.
Maybe.
Yeah. It would be my second drink since like I started the cut up again and stuff like that. So like, yeah, I'll have a drink on stream. Why not? Yeah, I'll have a small drink and stuff. I gotta bring some XO though. But yeah, so we will still be having the Q3 thesis on August 5th. That will be in the afternoon. That'll be at 10 p.m. Just for people who are first time seeing the schedule, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. These times are in Eastern Standard Time. So that'll be like 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same time.
Yep.
Just different time zones. Yes, all webinars are recorded.
Absolutely.
All webinars are recorded. The course is taught in 2 days on, 2 days off.
Yeah, and so we made the schedule the same. Like if you guys who are already in the web, in the chat, if you guys are looking at the previous schedule, all the dates are the same. Just the first 4 webinars were shifted. 2 days or like 4 days later, and then the last one's 4 days later as well. So
yeah, I mean anything with the Moon Gang's pretty cool. On YouTube, the Moon Gang seems pretty fun.
Yeah, it's usually perfect. So, we just want to make sure everybody has a chance to get in. So, there's going to be a lot of fun happening during all the webinars. And if we do start dropping down decently here for Bitcoin going into the first part of August, then these early webinar dates might be closer to the lows.
Woo!
So we'll see. We'll see.
I don't even know which one they do. And that was so cool. Are the webinars recorded? No. Yes, they're all recorded. And I can't wait to talk about the Q3 thesis, man. Like, I'm just psyched for that, man, as well as the risk webinar, which I think is probably the most important webinar we do because it shows you how not to lose your money.
Yes.
It's incredible. Top 50 coin list, the best swing trades in Q3, and that sweet Q&A, which is really fun.
That all gets you set up with the current information. on the market at that time, and where we're going and all that. So we get everybody on the same page from the beginning.
Absolutely. Yeah, risk. Yeah, the risk management is sort of important. That's oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's absolutely true, man. Man, I can't wait to talk about the TradFi chains, the Base, the RH, the Sol, and the Crow. My conspiracy theory on it was correct. Apparently, the Richard Hart ecosystem. Oh no, not the Richard Hart ecosystem. I'm sorry. I mean the Robinhood ecosystem and Crypto.com are now working on a partnership deal right now. So first, Citadel is the main clearinghouse for Robinhood, the main app, not the chain.
Yeah.
Then then that's the link there, right? And then Citadel Securities invested $400 million into Crypto.com at a $20 billion valuation. Then a couple days later, they announced, which was I believe yesterday, they announced that a lot of their future basically it seems to me like they're going to do some version of like a weird poly market, damn it, like something like that. And security and kind of crypto securities are going to be done through Robinhood, but that are from Crypto.com. So
that's actually a pretty good, like I don't know, take team.
Yeah, definitely. Let me see if I can pull up the actual like news report on it. Let me find it real quick. Oh, you can keep that up. It's fine.
Yeah. Then we got Maui Wowie in the chat saying, had a gut feeling. Gut feeling told me I would regret not getting into CMC plus crash out. So I did. Smart
man. Let me find this. There's so much news, man. Like it's crazy. There's like some days there's no news, and then we get then swamped with stuff.
Yeah, I think let me see if there's. Yeah, today is kind of like waiting for the shoe to drop tomorrow. Like everybody's just kind of like, we're not. Price won't really do a whole lot today. Price did recover on Bitcoin today a bit, but it didn't really get past any significant levels. So it's just like, yeah, like literally the whole market is just waiting for tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, pull it up, Kyle. So we will have a special a special stream for tomorrow because it's Fed Day.
Yeah,
can't wait.
That'd be good.
Federal Reserve reaction video time, man. Robinhood is reportedly in talks with Crypto.com to add its prediction market contracts to Robinhood app. I wonder who orchestrated this.
Yep,
Citadel. Yeah,
they're gonna make some cheddar.
My other conspiracy theory with Crypto.com is that they had a hole in their balance sheet. I think they took some heavy losses from all the, basically the 1010 stuff. Tron came out squeaky clean, as we shared on the chart. But I think Crypto.com and Binance took a heavy hit. Just Binance is big enough; they had plenty of reserves that they were able to tank the hit. Because Crypto.com was going to go public this year, they haven't yet. So I think that's why, because you have to open up the books, and if they say like, "Hey, what's this giant hole here?"
Oops,
we were holding a lot of Trump meme coin, you guys. So I think that's probably what happened. So that $400 million is there to kind of just shore them up, and then now like also let's make sure Crypto.com's got some revenue over here on Robinhood. And if you actually have looked at a lot of the KOLs, like so, put up the what's the calendar again, Kyle? And if you actually look here, right? So I'm gonna in the next days I'm gonna change this up. I'm gonna end up having like Base and Sol next to each other, and I'm gonna have RH and Crow next to each other like that. Might even put a verses there. But a lot of Solana people are on Base team because like right now Sol's was a lot of the Sol KOLs and a lot of the big influencers are really hating on Robinhood right now.
Yeah.
But they're like, but Base is actually a real DeFi place. It really is. And like, and obviously like, Brian from Coinbase is, he really is a proponent for DeFi, and he really is a proponent for crypto overall. And he is trying to keep the industry from being kind of steamrolled by banks.
Yeah.
So like, I understand. So like, I do like Coin, it's my favorite exchange. It really is. But there is a lot of synergy here between those two and the KOLs. There's a lot of like Sol KOLs are on Base, so it's gonna be interesting. So it's kind of a fueling up in sort of like the guys who've been here versus the fucking new guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, the Crow, I mean, if you're looking at Crow plus Robinhood, like it's kind of like Robinhood's like going to have to carry that whole thing versus Base and Sol, right? They're both got some success. So yeah, where they're at right now, base and SOL, are nicer, but where we're going, we'll see how Crow catches up.
Yeah. You want to see a crazy crypto story? Here's a crypto. Put this up, Kyle, real quick. Look at this crazy story. So this is a story about a guy who now works at MicroStrategy's cybersecurity team. You're 20 years old. You outsmart a billionaire. He gives you access to his wallet. At 20 years old, you steal $243 million in Bitcoin. You celebrate on a Discord call. Someone records the call. The video gets leaked. The FBI finds you. Everyone expects you to spend decades in prison. Instead, you reportedly strike a deal, and you end up working for MicroStrategy's cybersecurity team.
Hey.
Of course they got him in the... Yeah, of course he's partying in the fucking club, dude. Classic, dude. Classic. Is that Mr. Jones? That might be Mr. Jones, dude. Yeah, fuck. He stole 4,000 Bitcoin.
That $240 million?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Of course, he cashed them out. He looks like a Chinese fucking dude. You know those Chinese smoking dudes and shit?
You should have seen all the Instagram and like Twitter posts when he was going, when they were like take over clubs and freaking, it was crazy. All his Ferraris and nice shit that he bought.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Was this the guy that was buying the purses for the chicks? He was.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He was oh my God, never mind. This guy's not as cool. Yeah, he was like, if it's the same guy, he was like simping out, and he was just buying purses for chicks, and then like just letting them have it.
He changed the economy.
That's the new meta gang. But yeah, you can full screen this back up, man. That's just such a crazy story, man. But you got to strike a deal, man. I wonder what he found. What if the reason he struck the deal is because he's like, I found a flaw in your shit.
Yeah, and they probably were like, well, we'd throw the book at you. We'd have, the FBI come after you. So don't do that. Yeah,
don't do that. Well, we got Trump here. Hopefully, this has got audio.
Rates should be lowered. This country could be at 8%, 9%, 10%, 12% GDP. That's what it should be. We have other countries that are paying less interest rates, and if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't even exist. And it shouldn't be that way. We should have the lowest interest rate in the world. Rates should be low.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, let's just be honest. Like, basically what Trump's trying to do is he's trying to grow the GDP to debt ratio. Is like it's starting to get out of whack. We're basically at $40 trillion of debt. There's no way for us to pay it back. There's no way to balance the balance sheet. There's no way to pay off the credit card. There's no way. So how do we get out of this? When you don't have, when like savings not going to save you, you basically have an income problem. So we got to grow out of it.
Make a meme coin.
Make a meme coin. Make more money than I ever made in 40 years.
No, Miguel. All I'm hearing is a snowball method.
Pay off the smallest thing. But he's kind of right. I mean, he's right. Like we should have lower rates. I mean, look, basically, like I've been saying for the part of the economy that's the weakest right now. Oh, I guess besides like college grads, would be the real estate market. The real estate market we've had the e-brake on, and it's been just like it's red hot glowing, and it's like the smoke's coming out, and it's fidgeting right now. We need real estate to kind of come back, but it's going to cause like home prices to go up, and in a way, this is also tied. I mean, Trump's also under pressure because his age group, the boomers, are needing to sell these houses because not there's a big misconception. Obviously, the top 1% of boomers have all the money. They do. They really do. But the average boomer doesn't have enough money to retire. If they were smart enough to have one asset, it was that they bought a house. They might have a little small 401k, but those 401ks were like 200 grand, 300. That's not enough. You can't retire on that. That's not enough. Even with Social Security and stuff. I mean, like in the retirement game, the way people actually retire is that they have multiple things. The most likely is either they had a business that was successful, that was still kicking off money, they could retire, or they still had a small business, they had Social Security, they had a 401k, and they had one or two properties that they could rent out. Then that's actually the formula, the real formula to retire is that you have that. Most people maybe don't have the business anymore, but like having the properties there. And that's the big misconception. And a lot of people, what they're going to have to do is they have to sell the house for $700 or $1.5 million. That's the average price for some of these boomer homes, and move into a smaller home and downsize. And then what a lot of the 1% boomers are doing, they're selling homes and they're buying bigger houses. They're running it up again, basically. And there's also kind of this whole generational thing too, where like these homes need to be sold so they can be given to millennials and to Zoomers who are going to start families. And there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of people in our generation, Charlie, that want to get into their first home or having families, and they're living in a fucking apartment. Like at some point, you're like, I got 2 kids. They're sharing a bedroom. We need to expand here a little bit. So like, and they are building homes out here and stuff like that. But like here in Vegas, I don't think we have too much of that problem because like they're building a lot of homes out here. But like,
there's still a lot of room.
But they are kind of running out of room. Like I think in the next 10 or 15 years, they're out of room going that way and towards Red Rock.
Yeah, they've hit the limit. They've hit the limit. That'll just gentrify Summerlin, because they build more south. I think the thing that's interesting about Vegas is they're going to build another airport before it's either I think 2035 or 2040, something like that, which is going to be closer to Prim, which is several miles south of Vegas and everything. I think what was it? The Terribles gas station.
Yes.
Bought out the local casino down there.
Oh, yeah.
Revamped it and reopened it. Because basically I think what they're trying to do is like, okay, basically keep a local business and everything. And then once the expansion does happen towards that area, then they'll kind of be the legacy company there, and they can build other casinos and stuff like that.
So people don't understand, like, entering Vegas, the first real major street that you enter past what you were talking about, Charlie, is Blue Diamond. So Blue Diamond, it's pretty nice. It's huge. I mean, literally, you can roll tanks down there. It's fucking massive.
Are you talking about if you drive in from Cali, or?
Yeah, if you're driving in from Cali.
Yeah.
So that's what Charlie. I've been seeing it. They're starting to build, like, every year. I'm just seeing a new apartment complex or a new like subdivision of properties.
And property there is still pretty cheap.
It's still very cheap, and they're going that way.
Yep.
So towards what Charlie's talking about.
Allegedly, there might be a bullet train. Allegedly.
But
if they do,
as a Californian who's been robbed twice by fucking gypped. Been gypped.
Well, I mean, the thing that's interesting, right, is if they do open the airport in Prim, because they can only expand the Vegas one now. Like they can shift around some, like I think they can add like 10 more gates or something like that.
Yeah, I could
basically,
because there's like a famous like casino / like amusement park there, right? In those, because
in Prim,
in Prim, yeah.
But no, in Vegas they're just getting close to their limit. So if they did actually build the bullet train to come up, then basically if you land in Prim, it's not that far to actually come to Vegas.
It's true.
So like, and then they'll give you all the cheap, whatever Spirit Airlines is at the time.
Yeah.
Right. All the cheap ones will go out of there.
I think Spirit's out of business now.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever the next Spirit Airlines is going to be, will be out of
Frontier.
We'll be out of out of Prim and stuff like that. So like maybe that'll allow them to do like the old, back in the 90s, they used to do like one-way ticket to Vegas, $75, or
like the Greyhound sort of thing.
No, I mean just on airplanes.
Oh,
right?
on airplanes. Okay.
So it'd be like super cheap airlines, but you don't really see that many of those deals anymore. Vegas is kind of like a normal city now
because they used to give subsidies to airlines. It's smart too. It's like, make the flight as cheap as possible so people come here.
I mean, now they might have enough volume to be able to do again that maybe they can do that again. But Vegas is.
I mean, buying real estate for the long term, it's like buying Bitcoin. It's smart.
Yeah.
A growing city, not in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Right.
Unless you want to live in the middle of nowhere. Right. This life is choose thy own adventure. But in a growing metropolitan area and stuff. I mean, like Houston, good investments out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the one thing I don't like about like real estate in like Texas is that every county has fucking crazy fucking laws about property tax. The property taxes are just getting out of control in Texas.
Yeah, they're trying to keep the riffraff out.
Well, I don't know if that's working. The Californians are still going.
Yeah, they're like, it can't be worse than Cali. Yeah.
Well, some parts. Go to Austin.
Well, I mean, that's just basically Cali light.
Yeah. I don't want to do a mortgage. I want to pay my condo apartment in cash. So I don't have debts. No, yeah, of course. But you're a man with a plan, and also you're taking the risk. And on top of that, you are putting all your money towards one thing, and you can get when you all into one thing, you can accomplish greatness. It's not like it's sort of like I dedicated my whole life, like I lived my whole life in a box. I dedicated my whole life to this one thing. Jay Cutler, the cardboard box, but. There's a bunch of power in going all in on one thing. It's just like what we were trying to teach you guys is go all in one sector, but don't all in on one coin. Because if that coin doesn't work out, you wreck yourself. But this man's going to get his massive condo in Toronto. I know it.
Who?
2007.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We have a plan for this man.
Supra was trying to in Kansas City.
Yeah, he's trying to buy a home, $725,000 home in suburb of Kansas City. Hopefully, I can sell during the end of the bear market. Place 20% down.
Woo!
Okay.
So, yeah, man. Got to go.
$720K must get you something pretty decent in Kansas City, I would guess.
I would imagine. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna look up some.
That's good.
All in on Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, yes, that's one coin you can go all in on. Absolutely correct. And you can accomplish so much by just if you like. I wish more coins were like this, where I could just tell you blindly, like, yes. I think with Ethereum you can as well, but like besides that, like even Solana, there's more risk, but it's still relatively safe. But there's so much power if you just like I'm buying into this one coin. It's so simple because every time you find some money, like you can just put some away. Like, oh, dude, I just made $100. Let me put 75. Oh shit, let me put $40 in my pocket so I can get some Chipotle and shit and get some groceries. $60 into BTC, and like it adds up.
My goal is to just keep buying Tron, and then it's just
under 25 cents.
Long-term savings account.
Long-term savings account. You'll honestly, it fucking probably win, right? But yeah. I just want to wake up and take 30 pills like Becker.
What's he doing now, Alex Becker?
Like, let's look it up.
Has he mentioned anything about crypto recently? Because if he hasn't, that's probably.
I really like Alex Becker, bro. But man, like because he's such a degenerate. But man, he took such an L on. I mean, he's the number one influencer that took the largest L on GameFi. And he put some big money. He lost some money, bro. Fuck. But he makes a lot of money too, man. Let's see, where's he at? 1.5 million followers. Oh my god, Crypto the Anime Bear Market Arc. What is this? When he was talking more general about the market, his advice was a lot more sound. But when he got so niched into just one part of he got fucked up.
It's kind of what happened with Raul Paul too, right? It's like generally has good information, understands the market, but when you start going all in on that one thing, you get overly bullish on that. So then you start selling the dream. It's kind of the same as the Ripple Maxis.
Oh, I could tell what's going on here.
What do you say?
I mean, here, let me post this right quick. Before I talk shit, I have huge respect for Alex, man. So yeah. So obviously, I mean, these thumbnails are fucking insane. He looks like he's taking melanotan, 100%. This guy's got the money for every nootropic and everything and stuff, and he's on testosterone. He's really like six-pack leaned out and shit and everything like that. But he looks like he's on them dear old peptides, basically. How old is he? Alice Becker age. Let's look. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, the thing is, if I get lean enough, I'm gonna get honey dicked into like bronzing because then you look even better. But then your face looks kind of crazy. Yeah, he's in great. He's in incredible shape, like incredible shape. So what is this? Let's see, the anime crypto bear market arc. Okay, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch it. Yeah. It's some fucking gay ass fucking Japanese music. Yes.
な画面見とれば黒い影が笑ってにじむ暇を抜いたいびる部屋たち心ごと売らせようとする怖くなんかないさ涙拭いたらまだ鼓動が叫ぶここで終われない目を開けて形上がれゼロな向こうへ飛び込め失った日々も握りしめたまま目を開けて崩れた夢をつなぎ直せ真っ赤な海を今日煽り返るんだ
Okay. Fuck. Oh no. Oh, full screen this again. God damn, dude. Yeah. Insane. Oh wow. Actually, I think he deleted a massive amount of his videos.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Look at this. He's talking about Andrew Tate's Matrix is garbage 3 years ago.
Them on the top to make sure.
No, it is. Yeah, latest.
Okay.
Yeah, he straight up he's deleting videos, man. Wow. What's his last live? 5 years ago. Jesus. Yeah. Well, all right. Full screen this cap. It is what it is.
He's like, that whole last bull market just didn't happen.
Because he showed a lot of GameFi in here, man. It's all gone, dude. It's all gone. He's like, all right. He's like, I'm fucking lost so much money. I'm out of here. Or I'm guessing that's what he's saying. And then like, where's all the GameFi stuff that he fucking It's still on Twitter, I guess.
And it's gone.
It's like me like deleting all the Hex videos on my channel after all. Like, nah, bro. I still Hex Cristo. That's just what it is. But anyways, there's a business channel too. Let's see.
Want to pull that one up?
Nah. So he on this one he's making more of the old content where I followed him because like he had him. It was as him and Gary Vee were like the only guys back then that are really making that kind of business content. I liked his stuff more because it was just much more like younger and kind of like a different take on it and stuff like that. But
even Valuetainment had decent stuff at the beginning, but then they like went way off the rails.
Yeah,
I mean like just politics and bullshit.
Yeah, and don't get him started on the what's the name of that the Shah of Iran. Oh my god, bro! He like as soon as you talk about like the Shah and stuff like that, like oh my god, yeah. No, the Shah of Iran. I'm sorry, no, the was it the king? Yeah, it was the king, right?
The one that got assassinated or what?
No, well, he got overthrown. I'm not sure if he got assassinated. But I think he was asking for help and no one was helping. It was fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like the Romanovs and shit. The Romanovs got dirty, bro. Goddamn. But we digress, man. When every other YouTuber bans you, you can count on DCC and CC to be here for you, man. Let me pull this up real quick. This is actually pretty crazy. Is it worth picking up? Here, let me. Is it worth picking up? Jesus, Kyle. God damn it. So is it worth picking up 100,000 Sonic? Yeah, as a side bet? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, how much is that? Like $1,000?
Maybe like $2,000, I think.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's like two.
It's like 2 cents and stuff.
So
I think so. For a side bet, yeah. I think so, yeah. I think so. I mean, because I give you, I mean, you'd have enough there to like if it came back and stuff, you'd have some money to play with, and then you might be able to make some money. So $2,100, yeah, I think it's worth it. I just wouldn't make it your only bag and stuff, but also like that would be kind of dumb if that's like your whole portfolio is $5,000. That's no, that's not it, dogs. What's Trump got to say here on all the old Fox News, man? Is it not playing now?
Oh, you might have to refresh. Twitter does.
We have
Okay, there you go. Freaking Twitter.
We have 1,000-year supply of gasoline. China doesn't. We have 1,000 years. We have more gasoline. We have more oil. Now, when you add Venezuela to it, we really have more oil one day. And Venezuela's been great. They've been doing a great job. We're working with them, take millions and millions of barrels of oil, but they're doing well and we're doing well. We have 1,000-year supply of gasoline.
1,000 years gasoline, you guys. 1,000-year Reich.
China doesn't. China doesn't. We have 1,000 years. We have more gasoline. We have more oil. Now, when you add Venezuela to it, we really have more oil one day. And Venezuela's been great. They've been doing a great job. We're working with them, take millions and millions of barrels of oil, but they
Profits. I mean, I've been seeing some videos of Venezuela. Like, they haven't really been receiving a lot of the money just yet. Because they also got hit with a pretty bad earthquake that caused like a ton of damage over there. So it's kind of like, yikes, man. 1,000-year advantage. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but that 1,000-year advantage can be erased in 100.
Yeah, but we have to like sell it here. The problem is like,
well, I mean,
because global prices
they can
go
catch up.
They can catch up, right?
Yeah, but that'd take like 100 years.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the oil. I've said like we could have oil prices cut by like $2, like not tomorrow, but within a few weeks.
Yeah,
if we're exporting oil right now, because of course it's like the global price goes up, they're going to sell it where it's more expensive, and then because the oil is being sold over there, the price here goes up. This is why I said we have to have an America's oil price and stuff. But obviously, because of capitalism and stuff like that, there's nothing wrong with that. But like the capitalism part of it, it's sort of like, well, let me maximize my profits. So they sell it.
They could make a real world asset of US called US oil.
US oil.
And then like have everybody speculate on it.
Yeah. Dude, I saw this and I didn't know if it was real or not, but like I believe in my soul it's real. They're starting to have robots. It's like Metal Gear Solid, bro.
Coming in, blast it up, baby.
Dog. Damn. No way, dude. The drone part of this old modern war stuff, man, is just fucking terrible, man. It's so bad, bro. They've tested it out against like really trained high level operators, and they keep getting just. It's not even a coin flip. It's like 30% of the time they defend themselves. The other 70% they die. And these guys are like, they know their way around a gun, right?
Yeah,
and they're losing 70% of the time. That's not good.
Gotta whip out the magnet.
Yeah. I mean, this is starting to become a thing where like then that guy died. That robot must have figured out and then killed him straight up. Like they just shot in there and he's like, all right, he's dead. Cool. And it looks in there, shoots him a couple times. Watch. Doom. All right, he died. He walks off. Fuck. Double tap. That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff in Ukraine, all the videos of the drones going after people there, that's kind of quite wild.
Yeah. I think we had the Angry Crypto Show in here. I mean, I might as well show one of his tweets right here, which is pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
Justin Charles Hopkinson highlights the success of Lex Friedman, Joe Rogan, and Sean Ryan. Let's see what he has to say about
what's he complaining about today.
I guess getting asked bad questions.
The job of a journalist is to ask the questions that haven't been asked, to find the perspectives that haven't been seen, to bring to light new things and interesting things. The whole reason Lex Friedman became successful is there were all these brilliant people, incredible people in the academic world that if you're an academic, you know about, but the vast majority of normal people know nothing about. And he gave them a platform for the world to see them, whether they be Terry Tao or others. The whole reason that Sean Ryan is successful is he did the same in the special operations community. Not the people who write books, but the people who don't write books. He gave them a platform. And it was the same for Joe Rogan with comedians and with actors and other people, not the pre-canned 5 minutes on Conan O'Brien, but the 3 hours with Mel Gibson and others, where you really get to know who they are as a person. That is what adds value when you talk about a long-form podcast. And if one wants to be successful, you have two options. You can choose the long road, which is much harder, but much more sustainable, where you add value, or you can choose the short road, which burns out very quickly, which is controversy and rage bait. And very quickly, you burn all your bridges and nobody ever wants to talk to you again. Free piece of unsolicited advice for those who are considering to enter the business.
So is he ruining his people wanting to hear him or helping it through all this content? I'm like, I'm not sure, but like I'm not sure he understands that, or
he's somewhat right, but also somewhat wrong as well.
Yeah,
like, yeah. I mean, he also
he's not applying it to himself exactly the same way,
right? Well, I mean, people want to ask you questions about what. I mean, it's the most interesting. I mean, that is the most. I mean, it shouldn't be, but like, it's not the most interesting thing about Charles is that he did launch Cardano, absolutely. But then, people in the industry get like everyone's clip farming in a way, and they want to get views, and it's like I want to have my story of like how he feels about Ethereum and stuff because they want to hear him say like, yeah, I was fucking mistreated really terrible at Ethereum, whatever the story was, right?
Yeah.
But I succeeded, and then I got money from the Japanese, and then I created Cardano, and it's successful, and it is a successful project. It is a successful project, but
it's just getting stale.
It's just getting a little stale. But also, we're in a bear market. Like, what is I get it, but no, that's not good, Grant. Don't do that. Jesus Christ.
What?
These kind of like here like Grant Cardone, like everyone's trying to get attention, right? So he posts mugshots of himself. He's like, Grant Cardone found guilty of distributing over $600 million to his Cardone capital investors. I have a buddy of mine who did invest with Grant, and he has gotten paid his dividends very well over the years. So he's made good money with Grant. So, but like these pictures will come to haunt if anything bad happens, bro. Fuck, I promise you. God damn. I think he's trying to copy the Trump face. Yeah. Yeah, Angry Crypto Show's like, what the fuck is Cardone doing, bro? but yeah, these will come to haunt. Well, hopefully not. But he has made some good investments, and he is going to be like the main RWA real estate guy because he's the first one through the door. They usually do get bloodied a little bit, but he has already like real estate investment funds where they take 20% of the money into Bitcoin, but they still are in real estate. And now he's going to come out with his kind of versions of like tokenized real estate, which I think he could handle. Like,
yeah,
I know people that's invested in Cardone Capital that have gotten their money back, but there has been, of all the funds he's launched, I think there's like maybe one or two that have just lost. But a lot of that has to do with like we're not in that early market anymore. Like we're not in 2017 where the prices kept going up and stuff, and the rents were going up. Like you have to buy correctly, or like, and the way he was like kind of getting away from that, he's like, we have to get into bigger fucking deals, so there's just more margin there, so we can kind of get money out and stuff. And it's kind of interesting because on some of the dividend payouts that he's done to people, because they're part of this deal, they were able to get paid dividends and not pay taxes on it as well.
Okay,
because they could take off like losses or other things from it, which is pretty cool. Smart cookie, man. He's a smart guy, man. Yes. This is I actually agreed with this one with David. I can never say this guy Gothstein.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of your favorite NFT influencers that knew absolutely nothing about crypto, when the NFT market died, they pivoted into memes and brought the exact same clicks and cabals and bullshit with them. This is this is very, very true. Yeah. I would say half or more of the NFT people died off. The other side of the cabals, they just went over to meme coin chilling.
Yeah. Hey, whatever it takes.
Whatever. Oh fuck. But yeah, this is real. Yeah, I won't post that. Oh, look at that, beautiful. But oh shit, where is it? No.
Yeah, and I think there was one more super chat, by the way.
Okay, read the super chat, Kyle, please.
Got Subro 2015 with the 199 saying Shadow/X33 instead of Shekels into Sonic, or Shackles.
Oh, Shackles into Sonic. Well, okay, should I even say this? Okay, I'll give it to you guys. All right. There is talks of possibly doing an airdrop. So any person that's holding Shadow or X33 will be airdropped when they launch. They're going to launch another version of Shadow that's going to be under a different name on a different blockchain. And you'll be given tokens on that blockchain.
Well, they may be worth something. They may be worth nothing.
But hey, I think. I mean, I wouldn't hold Shadow and XR3 without holding some Sonic. Like, what's the point? Yeah, but I still hold both. So I mean, basically, if Sonic comes back, Shadow's dominant. They're not giving. They have 100% control of the space. The other one you could add a little bit is I think Equalizer will do okay as well. They're still out there kicking as well, and I think Beats is still alive as well. So absolutely, man. You have any final words for the viewers, Charlie?
I guess we're just waiting for the Fed meeting because damn, like Bitcoin ain't doing shit today.
Yeah,
like I'm just like
the
looking
market's
at it,
afraid
like,
to do anything.
Like the Bitcoin price here.
Want to pull it?
That's fine. Is moved up from 62,600 up $1,000 in the last 24 hours, basically down and up $1,000. That's kind of like where it's been the whole time. But like I said before, it's not breaking. It's not regaining too much support yet, so it could still break down. But yeah, it's just literally waiting for what is going to happen with the Fed. So it's just kind of like, well, until we get the Fed meeting tomorrow, or meeting notes, there's not too much. But as soon as we get that, I think things should get kind of interesting again. So
yeah. So I want to share one last thing here. It's a very interesting website. It has to do with the Ironwood, which is the migration. So far, officially, only 134,000 Zcash have entered into the new pool.
Okay.
So that's why, like, the jury's still out, basically. So we're going to need a few weeks to see, like, all right, like, it'll be interesting to see, like, oh, wow, we have, I think Orchard. So Orchard's got about 3 million. That'd be interesting if Sapling, transparent. So most Zcash is not even in the shielded pool. They're kind of exchanges, I'd imagine, and stuff like that. But it'd be interesting to say. I mean, I think basically the way they're doing it this way, it's gonna probably end up leading it to, like, they're not gonna find out. But hey, we've hard forked it, we've ironwooded it, you know, and it's kind of what I was calling it, hardwood upgrade. But hey, I mean, they're doing this, and you know, yeah. I mean, overall, over time, I think Zcash will end up going above, like, kind of $1,400 and going higher and stuff. And because this, I mean, things are gonna have to get very strange for, like, it to, like, imagine, like, they end, like, that 4 million that's total shielded, it does go over to the new pool, and then there's, like, holy crap, there's still like 1 million over here. Yikes. Then they'll know, basically. But it's going to take a while. And the thing is, people are very slow to do on-chain stuff.
Oh yeah,
it's like when they change, like, hey, you have to use this website to port over your tokens to the new V2 contract. Usually the token price goes down because people are very bad at that. Or they're like, you know what, I don't want to deal with this. Let me sell it. I'll just buy it back later. That's what happens. That's why usually any migration is usually net negative for the blockchain in price of tokens. But thank you so much for joining us, you guys. Get into the Crypto Mindset course, Q3. It's live right now. You got a small extension, but not for long.
Sunday, baby.
Until Sunday. So tomorrow we'll catch you guys. We'll tweet out the time exactly. We'll be doing a Fed reaction, and hopefully we get some fireworks, man. So
that'll be fun.
Thank you, man. Peace.
You buy this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby. You're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99. That's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move. I act quick. I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com. Boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99.